Welcome to the AstonishinglyODD Podcast. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you're listening to us on audio platforms, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Deezer. Y'all know the rest. Not on Tidal until Tidal get their shit together. I go by the name of Astonish, and I'm surrounded by my brothers. To the left of me, we got Javito in the building.
Peace, peace.
To the left of him, we got Chris Ill.
What it do, man? How y'all feeling today?
I like the, you know what I'm saying, you keeping it.
The Bears regalia.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Last week you had a whole different vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
but
we keep it pushing, bro.
You still in tune, brother.
Yeah, we keep it pushing.
And this is a different wardrobe than last time. It's not the same one. I don't want people to think you're wearing the same thing.
We don't do that, dog.
One of them at least.
Can't re-rock.
We'll
Ain't no re-rockers.
That's a jacket, not a coat.
Like, we don't re-rock.
We'll get into it. To the left of him, we got High Speed.
High Speed.
Yes, sir. And we have a very special guest in the building. Because you know what? It don't fucking stop.
Yeah, ain't stopping, man.
I don't even know the last time we didn't have a guest.
Yeah, it's going to be like that, too, for a while.
We had great guests thus far, and today is no exception. We got my brother Decay in the house, man.
Yes, sir.
What's good, man? Welcome to the pod, bro.
Thank you. Let's get to it.
Yeah, y'all already know how this shit go, man. Javy, how was your week?
Week was great. We had Thanksgiving this week, so
We did.
I was off on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was a nice little 4-day weekend.
Y'all niggas lucky that Thanksgiving is on a Thursday and not on a Monday, because them holidays would have been over.
Damn. That's
Pod don't stop, my nigga. I'm
gonna
just
have to look
saying.
at my
Pod don't
contract
stop.
like Chris keeps saying. I gotta check my contract to see what the clauses are on my vacation because I require at least 15 days vacation.
Well, you get that anyway. You don't even need a contract for that shit. Like, you just do it. Like, you're like,
I need 15.
Going on a cruise.
I need
guys.
15 Mondays off.
Can't talk to you guys.
What you eat for Thanksgiving?
Man, I helped my sister make the mac and cheese this year. I hit up the chef, Speed, over there. Hooked it up with the recipe. Told me I had to put enough bouillon in there. Like the ancestors were looking at me and shit with the oil. Hooked it up. That was the best mac and cheese I've ever made.
I wonder why.
The ancestors with the oil.
I told him you gotta, when you season it, be generous with your seasoning and just let the ancestors talk to you. So you put the oil in there, you put the chicken bouillon in there, you put anything you was putting in there. Just be graceful with it. Don't sit there and 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. No, we ain't doing none of that.
Just pour it in.
Pour it in.
Watching you.
Whipping the pot. Whipping the wrist. All right? So
You know,
I gave my man
going back to your old ways.
You said like they watching you.
Allegedly.
I don't know what he's talking about. Look, my allergies messing up. So anyway.
Damn.
Anyway, but no, I gave my brother the recipe to make sure it came out immaculate.
And everybody said it was fire. So
That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't had no fucking leftovers.
no, man, we ate all that shit up. But I mean, we did have mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce left over. We be doing like
I
the
hate
white
mashed
people.
potatoes
Why
on
are y'all doing
Thanksgiving.
mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving?
I hate that. That's the most white people
Why
shit in the
are y'all
world,
doing
dog.
mashed
To have
potatoes?
What about
mashed
cranberry
potatoes at
sauce? Y'all be
Thanksgiving,
doing the
dog.
cranberry sauce with the jelly canned
Man, we do
cranberry
it
sauce?
though
Both.
with the dressing though, bro. Like I ain't never seen a mashed potato. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. We get back. Like I remember the only time I ever saw mashed potatoes at my Thanksgiving. Right. Mm-hmm. My mama come in the house. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even see nobody there. Now my auntie was married to a white man. Right. Mm-hmm. They don't really come to the crib like that for Thanksgiving, but they do. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never seen no like extra action. I walk up in here, I'm like, who got mashed potatoes up in here?
Right.
Then I go look at the table. I'm like, oh, okay, makes sense. Because
Yeah,
he definitely don't want no dressing.
It usually be sweet potatoes.
No, man, that man wanted no. We got sweet potato pie and shit like that. We got candy yams,
Yeah.
all of that shit, bro. Like we don't do no mashed potatoes and gravy, dog. Any of my black people that's on set right now, have y'all
We're not
ever went to
doing no
y'all
mashed
grandmama
potatoes and
house
gravy.
and seen? Thank you. That's all I
No
want to
mashed
say.
potatoes and gravy.
Yeah, that actually came up today and shit when I was with people. They was like, yo, who eat mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving?
That's some white people shit.
The one white man that's here on set.
That's some white people shit.
Hey, white people love some fucking mashed potatoes and
potatoes,
turkey,
bro.
With turkey
And gravy. And gravy.
Yeah, typical.
Best combination for them.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
not forget shit tons of butter, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, butter and
No,
salt.
no, we're not doing no butter like that. No, this is
I mean, it's the one time a year that I get to eat mashed potatoes and turkey, but I didn't even eat the turkey. I had everything else, the sides and shit.
Well, I
Hey,
thought
what?
you were
Green beans.
vegan, right?
Green beans, mashed potatoes,
Presbyterian.
cranberry sauce, the mac and cheese.
Presbyterian.
Presbyterian, you know what I'm saying? Pentecostal, you all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gets it. He know that. Until he goes to like Argentina or Brazil or some shit, then he just throws all of that out the window.
You can't keep. You got to try the local food.
Hey, when in Rome.
When in Rome, you eat a great Argentinian steak.
Yeah, got to do what you got to do.
Then you come back home and you're vegan. It's just like ain't nothing happened.
Exactly. Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
Them overseas
I
babies
ain't
don't
do
count.
I ain't do no Black Friday shopping. I haven't done Black Friday.
Nobody
Well,
did.
Good for you. We've been
told
saying
us
that.
to not
Yeah.
do none.
We've been
Yeah.
pumping that for the last 2 weeks too, Javi. So I'm glad you didn't, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, just stayed at the crib, chilled, didn't do much. Played a bunch of video games with my daughter. Just kicked it. It's a good weekend.
Good weekend, man. Good weekend, man. I ain't mad at it. Chris Ill,
Yo.
what you getting into this week, bro?
Man, first 2 days was just working. Wednesday was just, I don't even want to talk. We'll talk about that off pod like we normally do.
Degenerate.
Thursday was Thanksgiving, so that was great. You know, spent some time with the fam. My homeboy came through because, you know what I'm saying, he just back from California, so he came through, ate and shit.
Okay.
You know, we went and had a couple drinks, got out the jam. Friday, y'all know what happened Friday, bro. I'm in the bar with my homie. I'm in my homie's bar, and me and him watching the game, bro.
Yeah.
Then that Friday night, you know what I'm saying, they had a party for the bar. It was like a 4-year anniversary, you know what I'm saying? We did that. Then it was, you know what I'm saying, just regular weekend, man. Nothing too much, you know what I'm saying? So
All right. That's
same
cool.
soup, just reheated, man. Watching these bears flourish.
Boring ass week.
You know what I mean? Oh shit.
You can't give him a boring ass week on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Right.
true. I'm out of pocket.
You out.
Because your week, we know what your week's gonna be.
My shit boring as hell.
Right, yeah, your family not even here, so we know that your
My
week's
shit
gonna
boring as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna give myself the boring ass week
Right.
before it even get to me.
be. Right.
All right, for sure. Decay,
Yo.
man, what your week was like?
Shit, you got time?
Oh, man, we got a little much time, bro.
Time, go
Hey,
ahead.
last
So,
episode was
speak
3
your piece,
hours,
sir.
so I don't know if you're gonna go for that long.
Oh,
Keep your
no.
speed.
I'm gonna keep it
Slow
a little
down.
short. So my son and I, we went to London.
Hey.
And so, you know, like I work for CPS. I'm a teacher, and so we got that week off. We got the whole week off.
Right.
I went from Sunday to Thursday. So we were in London hanging out. I went to go see my aunt, saw my cousin there. Gave my son a chance to like see this other side of his family.
Your family stays in London.
Yeah, well, my family's from Guyana, South America.
Word.
So, you know, like I'm South American, but my aunt moves around. She lived in Montserrat. She lived in Nevis. She lived in the Virgin Islands. She's been all over.
She's
the
been
place.
everywhere, yeah.
So yeah, she settled in London along with my cousins there. So I went there to go check her out and go, you know, because she's 83 years old.
Oh yeah.
Keep on living, keep on living.
Yeah. The last time I saw her was 2012, and so that was the year my mom passed. So she came for my mom's funeral, and them two, like my mom and her, my aunt Joan, like they were like peas in a pod.
Right.
So that was like her best friend, and so I was like, I got to go see her. I got to take my son to go see her, like try to build that kind of connection. And he really benefited from it. He loved it.
Has you ever been to London?
No, it's my first time. This is my second time going to Europe. Like,
Okay.
This year, like earlier in March, I went to Rome.
Okay.
Rome is amazing. Amazing. London, I wouldn't say as amazing as that.
Was it raining when you were in London?
It was fucking, man.
Cloudy?
We cussing.
Yeah, you
right?
good.
It was overcast. It was gray. It was
man,
wet.
that's how London
it was
be.
cloudy. It was just like depressing to look outside.
Yeah.
You look outside and you're just like,
You shouldn't be black and be there.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, outside of seeing my aunt, we had a great time with that. we walked around and people just loved how we sounded. They were like, "Oh, just keep talking." Like, what?
Oh man.
And they were like, "Your accent." And I'm like, "My accent, your
accent, right?"
But it's like, no, we're in their place, so they all sound normal to each
Right.
other. We just sound like the oddballs out there, and they're just like, "Oh, just keep talking." And this lady was like, "Are you guys from the South?" And I'm like, "Well, no, we're from, we're Midwest. We're in America. We're Chicago and stuff." She's like, "Oh, not like the South?" And I'm like, "Nah."
No,
And she was
bitch.
like, "What about Young Thug and Lil Baby?" I'm like, "Nah, they from Atlanta." She's like, "Oh, say Atlanta again." Like, what? Like, it blew
Say
me.
slow.
It
That's
blew
crazy.
me. Yeah.
Like,
so-
are you guys related?
That's like when white bitches be wanting to touch black girls' hair and shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what it reminded me of.
They just wanted us to keep talking, and so we had an interesting time. People there were like, "Take us back to Chicago with you." Like people telling us they don't want to be in London. It was kind of crazy. We're like, "Oh, we traveled all this way only for people to talk like they don't even like it here."
Right.
And
Food was terrible, wasn't it though?
so. Let's get to that.
Let's get to it.
So there's a multiple step answer for this. Like my son, we get there and he's like, "Ooh, there's a Nando's." Like we can get Nando's in Chicago. He's like, "Man, I just really am craving some Nando's." And so it's my son. I'm like, "All right, fine, let's go to Nando's." We went and ate some Nando's there. It was mid. It wasn't great.
It's like Nando's is good, but it does remind me of my mother's brickle brackle with beans, fizzy wickets, and biscuit gravy,
Gravy.
all served at the leaking spoon.
Where's the beans and toast?
That was pretty accurate.
You know what I mean?
No, but
Where's the beans and toast, Chris?
no, that was when we first arrived there, and so that was crazy. We had that, but later we went to eat some fish and chips at
That's their thing out there.
that's the quintessential
yeah.
British kind of thing. So we got fish and chips across the street from Big Ben.
Okay.
So it's called like Elizabeth Tower, but it's known as Big Ben. So we were across the street from there. The legal age of drinking is 16.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the
that's
truth, yeah.
wow.
So my son's 16. I was like, "All right, we'll get you a couple beers." This boy is like, "Can I have the strongest beer you have here?"
Not overseas.
Like, no.
His beer is different overseas.
Yo, I'm telling you, he got the beer. This is the funniest shit. Like watching your son drink a beer. Like, I know it's not the first time he's had alcohol,
Right, but in
it's
front
the
of you.
first time I'm seeing him do it. He's pouring it, and the suds start building up. He goes, I'm like, yo, this ain't this ain't no root beer flow. What the fuck?
Like a little sippy.
This your man?
Had a little,
This your man?
a foamy mustache.
Yo, this your man, though.
Man.
This is your man.
Oh man.
Yo, he's 16, man. What you want
Right,
to do,
man.
man?
Give him some
It's
breaks,
like
bro.
I'm looking at him. I'm just like, man, this is hilarious.
He wasted the whole beer trying to pour it up.
I'm drinking my beer. He's like, "Man, you're drinking it so fast." I'm like, "No, I know what I'm doing. Go ahead, like you sip on it."
Yeah.
Sip on it, yeah.
I turn my head. I turn back. This is like this much left. I'm like, "Yo,"
Damn.
I'm like, "What you doing?" And he's like, "No, I didn't drink it that fast." I'm like, no,
Yeah.
just slow down.
Slow down.
Slow your ass
His
down.
head started drooping and shit. I'm like, "Oh,
Oh, no.
I'm like,
Not my baby.
I'm like, I'm like, next joint you getting water.
Yeah.
Like this is
Yep.
it. Your one beer. That's it.
That's it.
That's all.
And then he was like, "How much is it? I could pay for it."
Oh,
I'm like,
that's nice.
okay.
You raising them right.
Yeah, so he was like, "I'll get the next round." I'm like, "All right, cool." So
Yeah.
he got the next one. Halfway through, he was like, "Not gonna lie, I'm feeling it."
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
That and the jet lag. You can't drink too much when you jet lagged
all
out there.
that. But the fish and chips was fire, man.
Oh, was it?
The
I
fish
thought it
was
was mid.
amazing. The fries and stuff they call it chips. They had this little thing of
Vinegar?
no, it's called mashed peas.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
no,
Mashed
not the
peas.
Mashed
bro.
peas.
Oh,
Not
you know
the
about
mashed
that?
peas, bro.
It's like some Gerber baby food.
Oh,
It was
God.
like, what is this? And you're supposed to eat it with the fish and chips. So it was like, all right, okay, cool. But this boy, he a little tipsy. We leave, and he's like, I want to go get my nose pierced.
Oh, overseas?
You are drunk, man. You are drunk.
I'm
You're
like,
drunk.
you know what? Let's go then. So we went to this pierce place. It was called Pierce Me London. And it was like a piercing place and a tattoo place.
Okay.
And so last time, like when I went to Rome, I got a tattoo while I was in Rome. I got this on the arm, which is Vini Vidi Vici.
Yeah.
Which is I Came, I Saw, I Conquered.
Right.
So I was like,
Nigga, that's a Ja Rule album.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
playing.
Hold on.
Stop playing. Don't fucking lie.
It is.
Whoa.
Yo,
That's a Ja
yo,
Rule
yo,
album.
yo,
nigga.
good
Stop
album,
playing.
bro.
It is.
Hey,
It
look,
is.
Ja
It's
Rule,
the gas
man.
on it.
It's
So,
cool.
Yo.
But before it was a Ja Rule album.
It is. But that phrase existed long before.
Long before Ja.
Can't play the gas,
Yeah.
dog.
You can't. You
not be a
You
millennial
see how
right
niggas
now?
try to step all over my joke
I
and
know,
shit?
right?
Just let me have my shit.
No,
dog.
no.
I be with
Ain't
you.
gonna-
Look at it,
No, I'm not trying to.
Yeah,
No.
outta here,
No,
man.
but I was like, maybe I should get another tattoo while I'm out here, and he'll get his nose pierced. But I ended up saying, nah, I'm just gonna let this moment be about
his.
him.
Yeah.
So he went, he got his nose pierced. He came out. He was like, I cried. I was like, you cried? He was like, it hurt. And the lady behind the counter was like, yeah, it does hurt. That's a sensitive area. And I was like, you cried though? And he was like, well, not really. It was just one tear came out.
Everybody says
You
that when they get their nose pierced, that is one single tear on the sign that you get it done at, bro. Like, what is that?
It was like, man.
Boy, had that get out coming on down the street, bro.
Yeah,
I had no idea, bro.
I tried to help him, man. I was like, yeah, you shed a thug tear.
Now you can get a tattoo now.
Yeah.
Boy, go pluck a nose hair out your nose. You want that one tear gonna come right down here,
From
dog.
that same side.
That's a fact.
Man,
That's a
that
fact.
boy was in London living it up.
Living life,
Man,
dog.
yeah, like I
Because
was
his
like,
father
Biz,
provided.
nose
Exactly,
rings, fish and
exactly.
chips.
I was like, I'm
Fizzy
still-
wickets. Damn.
With the brickle-bracks.
Brickle brackle and shit. Like, damn, my man was getting it.
That's
With
some
the
Harry
beans and
Potter
toast.
shit. No, but I was like, I want to send him back with a story to tell, and so
Oh, he definitely got one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely got a story
got a good
to tell, and so I after we got all the stuff done, I was like, well, I don't know how your mom gonna take it. If she
Man,
gonna
that's
like it
another
or
part.
not.
Yeah.
Man, I was just about to say, man, because man, won't fathers do it, man?
Yeah, of
Like when
course.
you raising
Got to.
boys, man, it's like it's certain things that a mother just could never. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
exactly.
You know, and shout out to our mothers out there. I was raised. My mother had to be my mother and my father at the
Yeah.
same time. You know what I'm saying? Because my father was locked up for a lot of years. You know what I'm saying? But I was blessed to have a mother and a father who love me and shit. And people that don't have a prominent like your blood father in your life don't mean you ain't got a father. If you got a male role model or something like that, it causes the same fucking effect. You know
Or
what I'm saying?
stud.
Fact.
Or studs.
If your mom with a stud, you know.
Are studs like do they move like we move?
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
It's time to fucking move the couch.
Ask her to move that goddamn dress in the front
I mean,
row.
you know what I'm saying? You know.
Cut that damn grass.
Ask her to cut that grass.
She got look.
Shovel that snow.
She's sagging.
Shovel that snow. Let's see how she do when it's time to shovel that snow.
She'll change the tires, some oil.
Yeah, all right.
Change your oil. You know what I'm saying?
All cap.
Maybe fix your alternator. I don't know.
That's what's
New
up. That's it for your week, D.
I mean, somewhat. I'm gonna go off of what you said though. Like, my dad was locked up and then deported too. So like, it was like I didn't really have him in my life, and my mom kind of was like, she raising boys, so she had to change her ways and be tough as hell for us because she had 3 boys who was getting into trouble. Police coming, this and that. All kind of dumb stuff. So she had to be tough, and it wasn't until I had kids that I got to see her in her soft, like, ways of being a grandma.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the hell couldn't you be like this with me? And it was
Because she couldn't.
She couldn't.
She couldn't, bro.
She would have raised some monsters if she was. And so, she knew how to keep us in line. And even still with all of that, I have all kinds of things happening with my brothers and stuff. My younger brother still, like I sometimes write about him and say stuff in songs, but I'm hoping he can get his shit together.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that's it. That's for my week. I mean,
That was a hell of a bodaciously great week, brother.
Yeah,
I can only say that.
I can't do the boring ass week. You know what I'm saying? I can't. High speed. How was your week, my nigga?
Let's see, Monday through Wednesday, took my black ass to work.
Yes, sir.
Did I do therapy last week? I think I did. Did therapy last week.
Salute to you.
Did therapy. Got therapy tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure I'm there and present and honest.
That's what's up.
Thursday, you already know. Well, no. Actually, Wednesday I got thrown for a loop because Wednesday I planned on going to Ponce and getting Acapulco.
You told me you were gonna get Acapulco.
So yeah. So look, I told y'all that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna slide and do that. Did not happen. Get a call from the building management. Yo, we gotta get into the crib. We don't got keys to your top lock. We gonna have to break that bitch. They break the lock. They get in, do whatever they had to do to get the water turned off because downstairs the ceiling was about to bust. Some more stuff. It was wild.
Shit.
Damn.
So I got to jet to the crib Wednesday night. Get there, clean up because now this shit that overflowed out of the kitchen sink across the countertop on the floor. I get in there and it smelled like sewer water. I was pissed. So you already know your boy going to deep clean mode. I mean, like 3-4 hours cleaning up the kitchen, trying to get that smell up out of there.
You brought out the
back door and
Fabuloso?
everything.
Fabuloso bleach.
On the
Yeah, the
stove
stove.
too. The Comet, the Fabuloso, the damn Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
I'm in there scrubbing, trying to get it together. Acapulco dead. Never made it to Ponce.
Damn.
Thursday, I get up. What I do? I get myself together on Thursday. Help baby mama cook. Get her stuff together so she gonna take the stuff to her people crib. I slide to my people crib. Our kids is grown, so they got their own thing going on. My daughter gonna cook. My son said he gonna go over there. I gotta go over here to my sister's house. Hang out with my mom. Hang out with pops. Hang out with my namesake. My brother's kids. My little baby cuz back there. He come with his kids. My sister come with hers. You know, we just kicking it. We having a good old funky time. We everybody sit down, playing grown folks music, eating good. I mean, we got any and everything you think of. The only thing they blew me, they had them damn chitterlings in there. Boy.
Oh, hell
They
no.
had the wings.
Oh, hell no.
They had chitlins in there. Pops wanted chitlins though. So everybody want him to make them. I make that shit before I get there because I don't even want to smell it.
Man,
They
dog
don't
got a
stink
whole
if you take
house
the membrane out.
No, but he cooked it. He cooked that like Tuesday or Wednesday. So that was out the way.
Fuck do you know?
Sorry.
That's from Boomerang, bro. She's like, see, that don't stink when you take the membrane out.
Yeah, all right. It still stank to me. Maybe it was just me and my conscience or something.
Yeah.
Either way it go. We got the ham popping, the candy yams, the turkey popping, greens, any and everything you think of. We got all the sweets, the snacks, the cakes, everything, cookies, all that shit. It was a good old funky time. I ain't got nothing bad
The
to say
weed?
about it. What you mean?
Cookies?
The family.
You said cookies.
He did say cookies.
What about them?
You talking about the weed?
No, not grown
Okay,
folks
okay.
cookies. Cookies for the
Yeah, you
children.
know, sometimes-
everybody alike.
Thanksgiving, y'all had them cousin walks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, ain't no cousins walk because we the grown ups now.
Yeah,
you gotta
it's
remember
too
we're the
grown
grown
for
ups
the
now.
cousin walks no more now.
Yeah.
Anybody that's a cousin going on a cousin walk is 16 and under. You gonna get your ass beat up around here, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we the grown folks now. We the ones that put the stuff together. We the ones that make it happen. So ain't no children doing nothing of that nature. So I came through the door. I got a 12-pack of motherfucking beer. I got a bottle of tequila. Hey, this is what I can contribute.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And some cups.
That's a
You're
good.
welcome.
That's a good contribution.
All right. So I did a good thing, right?
You know what I'm saying?
So hey, that's how my Thursday went. Friday was smooth. Saturday, like the rest of us, snowed in, sat my ass down.
Yup.
Sunday, Buster moved around. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? But Friday, we already know how Friday went, so we're gonna talk about that later though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Pop, pop, pop. Nice. Bears down. Come on.
Like a motherfucker, man. But Speed, we ain't gonna forget your take from last week. So, but we'll get we gonna get into
talking about? Speak greasy against me.
We'll get into it, brother. You know
We
what
can
I'm
get
saying?
into it.
There's a whole
Turn this shit off.
there's a
What
whole
talk about?
segment for that.
Turn this shit on.
There's a whole segment for that.
It's a whole segment, brother.
But
Oh, so you ain't on it too? You like
Nah,
skin nigga?
man, I ain't say shit. Don't
That's why you
bring your
gotta put on
bullshit over
sunscreen
here,
when you go to the
nigga.
goddamn beach.
Don't bring your shit over here, nigga. You gonna walk over, you gonna limp back. You walk over, you limping back.
All right, Chicago Red.
As far as my week is concerned, man, we dropped a 3-hour podcast with our brother Jay Hayes.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying? That is in the building today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jay Hayes.
Shout out Jay
man.
Hayes,
You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Great episode. Great episode.
Good times, good times.
Somebody on the pod said that we should title it Slow Down. I was definitely not going to do that. Definitely
Good
not
title.
gonna
I
do
would
that.
have liked that title.
Yeah, what? Yeah, well, Slow Down as a title was a slow down in itself. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to double
Slow
down.
down
on-
yourself?
You know what I'm saying? We don't double down on this motherfucker. It was titled what it needed to be
The whole-
titled.
the podcast
It
is-
possible. You know what I'm saying?
The podcast was good. That's what I call the
Mission
podcast
Impossible.
pause.
Shameful
Right.
plug.
Unshameful.
It's still Mission Impossible. You know what I'm saying? So I spent a lot of my week editing the motherfucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a 3-hour episode, sometimes it takes me triple that time to edit that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you're welcome. Other than that, still in a motherfucking class.
Yeah.
man. That's
We
how it's
almost
gonna.
there.
Yes, sir.
That's how it's gonna be until January 7th.
We almost there.
You know what I'm saying? Almost near the finish line. I had my qualification today. So I hope I did well because they didn't tell me shit.
They not. They probably not, dog. They just gonna leave you out
They
there.
let me leave out that motherfucker still wondering.
Yep. You gonna come back. They gonna have an X on your book, right by your desk. Gonna be a big ass X.
As far as Thanksgiving, man, I went to my sister's crib. You know, my family left me. We spoke
Yeah.
on it last week.
Yeah.
They left me to fend for myself for Thanksgiving.
They was eating good too, probably. down
Learn
there.
how to cook, nigga.
For Thanksgiving, nigga?
Yeah.
Throw
I
that to
gotta
yourself.
do a whole fucking Thanksgiving meal for
I can do
myself.
it. I can do it.
I
should be able to.
you can, but I don't want to. Nah, I went to my sister's crib. She threw down. She made greens. I didn't know she knew how to make greens that good. Shout out to Ceci.
She's black.
Man. Shout out,
She's still
Come
black.
on, man.
shout out to Ceci, man. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said, "I ain't know
Ceci
she
is
knew
still
how
black.
to make greens like that. It's
Cause
crazy."
she black.
I ain't never seen her make no greens like that.
She's
You know what I'm
still
saying?
black.
Then my mama tried to chime in. She said, "Yeah, I taught her how to make the greens." I said, "Mom, you ain't cooked in the longest fucking time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought that you lost it."
Ooh,
Whoa.
He brought fire.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mama Virginia, I do not condone anything
Whoa.
that this man is saying.
I know.
These are his own words,
I know.
thoughts, and please don't hit me. Just hit him.
She
Hey,
do.
man.
She do. She do. She still be trying to beat my ass just verbally.
Don't think she won't swing.
you probably deserve it sometimes, bro.
I watch the Thanksgiving games, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of
That's what you
course.
do. You sit around, you watch the games and shit.
Of course.
They was cool, but you know what I'm saying? I was like, the main event is
Who in
tomorrow.
their rabbit ass mind scheduled that game though? And imagine that any Bears fan would watch that on Thanksgiving.
Like a
Packers versus
motherfucker.
I mean, we
Lions.
had it playing on mute.
Man, I
It was
could not
playing, but it
even
was on
look
mute.
at
We
that
had
game.
grown folks music playing, so
You ain't watched it at all?
No.
We were supposed to be prime
Prime
time like a
time.
motherfucker,
Live
you know what
time.
I'm saying? Because that was the fucking prime
No,
time
let them
game.
boys.
Yeah.
Them boys got their meal, they got their sleep, and they came out ready to rock and roll.
You know what I don't like? And I wish that they would stop doing this shit.
What's that?
I don't like that they be fucking shoving a turkey in these niggas' faces after the.
Oh yeah,
postgame.
make him have a turkey leg and
Like,
shit.
nigga, what the fuck is going on?
That shit don't be looking like.
I'm not doing it,
Bro, it be so fucking crazy. Like,
Dry ass
how is
turkey
this
leg.
thing? You talking to the nigga, and
You
now you
shove
got
a dry turkey
How
leg.
long has this turkey been cooked for?
exactly.
You know,
Who made this
How
shit?
long, has
cold
it been,
turkey.
how long has it been waiting out there and shit?
probably it's probably ice cold, freezing.
Cold.
That's crazy.
It'd be cold as hell, like a
See, I'm about to
motherfucker.
put some coloring on it to make it look like that. Stop
That
it,
shit
slime.
looking like Viking.
Stop it, slime. Y'all find the biggest, dumbest turkey you can dry out and give it to these boys. Get up out of here, man.
Yeah, so Friday, y'all know what I did Friday. You know what I'm saying?
We all
ain't no
did.
ifs, ands, buts
Right.
about it. You see the fucking hat. You see what Chris is wearing.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? Bear down like a motherfucker. This weekend, I ain't do shit. I know we missed John Walt Day.
Yeah, we did, man.
Man, dog.
That
That's
was Saturday,
another
right?
one. Yep, that's another one. I'm like, damn, I'm just missing every motherfucking thing. You know
I
what I'm
missed
saying?
that too, bro. But I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. You know I love y'all, but that's Saturday weather, bro. Like just
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
that
crazy,
Saturday
bro.
weather knocked us all
It was
out.
crazy.
Knocked us all out.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. Man, Chicago got hit with, it was snowing all fucking day. It didn't calm down at all. Like, that
No.
motherfucker just kept falling all day long. I was just looking at the snow piling up on the car. I'm like, damn, I'll get to it at some point.
well, I haven't gotten to mine, so don't worry about it. That shit's still sitting on top of my car as we speak.
That's crazy.
That shit like fucking.
I work from home, man. If I ain't gotta leave,
That
I
shit
ain't
like
gotta leave.
a foot of
dog.
snow sitting on your
Bro,
shit,
I will,
bro.
I will Uber, I will DoorDash, I will everything, bro, until I have to actually go outside, bro. Like, until I gotta go outside, bro, I'm not doing it.
So today got the nerve to be all type of sleet and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Yeah.
I had to be.
You gotta
I
deal with
was,
the aftermath.
I was fucking what 10 and 2 in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Driving to the podcast today. You know what I'm saying? Because I almost my other car that I got. Tires bald in a bitch.
Oh, man.
Ew, you out here bogus as
Tires
hell, boy.
bald in a bitch, bro.
No, you need FOMO
and
new
the thing
used tires.
The thing is, look,
4 more
I had
views.
an incident.
New used tires, bro. They new used.
tires.
I had an incident that happened, right? And my mama was mad at me for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna talk about it.
You did
And I
something
still,
wrong.
the thing is, I still didn't change the tires from this point, right?
Okay.
So on my other car, right, I had an incident that happened. I was sitting in the left turning lane, and you know, you waiting for the light and shit. I look down at my phone, check little messages and shit, because I don't do that when I'm driving. I'm responsible.
Absolutely.
So I'm checking little messages and shit. I guess I get the arrow.
I guess because you get honked at, right?
Motherfucker honking like, but
Let you
honking
know,
like
get the fuck off
crazy.
the
You know what I'm
phone.
saying? He honking like crazy. I'm like, damn, nigga, he just turned green. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know that. You weren't even
I
looking.
bet. So now I'm pissed off at the nigga, right? So I'm like,
So you lost your
bet.
shit.
I
You
said,
petty, aren't you?
all right, nigga. Only one of us gonna make this turn.
So you waited.
Wow.
Petty
I'm
as
petty.
hell.
I'm petty.
Wow.
All right, nigga, you doing the most now. Only one of us gonna make this turn. But I was wrong.
Oh,
He
yeah.
came straight
Yeah.
through.
The nigga was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga almost ran me off the road trying to still make the turn.
Damn.
Right? So now I'm blue. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, no, fuck that shit. So now I'm trying to chase the nigga.
Oh,
But he know I'm chasing him. So he trying.
To get out the way.
Yeah, he doing the getaway.
Yep.
So he hit the motherfucking corner. He bend the corner real fast and shit. I try to bend the same corner, but I got them bald ass
Yeah.
tires. My shit started sliding. I said,
Oh,
shit.
God.
Oh shit.
Started drifting.
Now I'm mad as shit.
you
Now I'm
cannot.
mad because I'm like, man, I'm not gonna catch this nigga. But I'm still trying, you know what I'm saying? So I shoot down the block and shit. I'm like, damn, he gone. Just off that little bend of the corner that he did. I'm like, man, this nigga gone. I get up 2 blocks. The nigga crashed.
Wow.
The nigga crashed trying to get away from me, right?
Wow.
That's fucked up. You caused that accident.
So, but he was away already. I'm
was
like,
gone.
damn,
but
nigga,
you
what the
caused
fuck you was
that
on?
accident, though.
Okay, maybe I did.
How do you feel
So
about
look,
that?
Nope.
So I pull up next to him. I lower the window down. I'm saying, see, that's what your dumb ass did.
On my mom.
You pussy ass nigga. That's
You
what your
should-
dumb ass
On
did.
my
You
Mama,
should have said you
bitch.
can't park here, sir.
You can't park here. So
You can't park here.
he's standing outside. He like, man, I'm not trying to hear that shit right now, nigga. I'm like, boom, I pull off and shit. My mom was mad. She like, he could have had anything in the car and shit, which is she true.
She's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah, she righteous on that. You know what I'm saying? But
Damn, you just ruined that poor man's whole day. And
Well, how
shit.
you gonna put that on him when that man was the aggressor?
Bro, he just wanted to turn, but this
Nah,
motherfucker
B,
wanted
I
to be
ain't
petty
going-
about this
I
shit
ain't going
and
for
just
that.
start a whole altercation,
I
just
been
ruining
telling
dude's
you all
car.
the time, Javy. I'm a petty ass nigga and shit. You be trying to steer me in the right direction and shit, and I be like, some
Fuck all
niggas
that.
don't warrant that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Sometimes, man, shit, it is what it is,
just happens,
brother.
bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you've then stopped a lot of shit because shit, man, you already know. You already know what time and I be on sometimes, and how I be trying to be the voice of reason and shit.
The real voice of reason and shit, trying to keep you
You
alive and shit.
You already know how to be like, fuck you. Chris would have hollered, you can't park there.
I definitely would have told you.
And I'd have rolled past with your dumb ass get, boy. Super
You
stupid
talk
goofy.
about- He'll be like, I'm not trying to hear that. Like, all I'm hearing in my head is my grandma gave me that
My grandma gave me that chain.
But I was like, damn, because
This my grandma car.
Because the thing is, when I seen the nigga, I seen that he crashed because his shit was fucked up. But the car that he was next to wasn't fucked up. So he must have hit some shit and then pulled up like some blocks away. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
Yeah.
I wonder what he hit
I
though.
don't know what the fuck he hit. You know
He
what
had
I'm
to
saying?
take that
He hit
L.
something.
Being
He had to
aggressive
take
as
that
hell.
L,
He
man.
definitely
Fuck
took
it.
that
Crazy.
LG.
Yeah.
I'm foul.
He was a foul.
Yeah, I'm kinda
Wow.
foul.
No,
I'm kinda
I ain't
foul.
going. I'm riding with you. I don't give a
I'm
fuck. Nobody
saying,
talking
like,
about. I'm riding with you.
The thing is, I was like,
All you had to do was
I was like,
all you had to do was turn.
Ain't nobody trying to
That's
hear
it.
that shit.
Ain't
man,
that
Javi,
shit.
come
Ain't nobody
on,
trying to hear
man.
that
What
shit.
the fuck?
You got bad karma coming towards you.
Ain't
man.
nobody trying to hear that shit.
No,
Javi.
he ain't. Don't put
No,
that
you ain't.
juice
You
on
putting that
him,
on my
bro.
man. No.
Nah.
No.
That's hell to even
My
put
man-
the bad karma
I
on
know
him.
you see this
Yo.
supposed to be my
That's
friend and
fucked
shit.
up.
Like,
That's your
How
brother.
you gonna wish bad karma on him for the bad karma?
That's
he
your
already
brother.
got coming
I'm
to
just
him?
warning
You
him.
know
He
what?
might have something to come back towards.
The fucked up part was when my man honked. When he
Yeah.
honked. That
no,
was the fucked up
he
part.
laid on
He
the
la-
horn.
So yeah, nah.
Goddamn honky.
Once he
You
did,
asked for all that.
I'm like, hell no, bro. Like, I don't mind. Like, you do a little tap on the horn.
These motherfuckers,
You
man.
do a little tap on the horn. Let me know. I bet, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Little bump me, I get you.
But
Yeah.
the thing
He
is,
laid on it.
my
Nah,
fucking devious mind and shit, I was like, yes, my kids ain't in the car. If my kids would have been in the car, I would have let it go. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? My kids keep me from a lot of shit. Just like everybody else kids keep you know what I'm saying? Keep niggas from a lot of shit. When you start thinking about your kids, be like, fuck it ain't worth it. Then Javy, when the fucking angel on my shoulder, he start kicking in and shit. Like,
You looking like
alright,
the
bet.
devil right now.
Javy
It's your
angel.
fault. It's on you.
What would happen?
What will Javi do?
What will Javy do?
Wristbands coming soon, y'all. Coming soon to AO Pod store. What will Javi do? AOP wristbands.
Yes, sir. But that's it for my week. I want y'all to stay right there. We'll be right back. We're gonna go into this little quick commercial break. We'll see you soon.
Boom!
Give me a buck, dog.
You know what you know, and if you don't know, you tweaking, nigga. It's your boy Jay Hayes, man. And you rocking with AstonishinglyODD Podcast right now, nigga. Let's get money.
The AstonishinglyODD Podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's go.
Welcome back to the AstonishinglyODD Podcast. And now, man, we want to discuss our guest that we have this evening.
Let's get into it.
This is my brother. We started at the same record label at the same motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Had some adventures.
Crazy.
Some adventures.
You know what I'm saying?
salute moment.
And we brought Navarro up here. We discussed certain things. So we gonna get some clarity on some shit too.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But Decay, man,
What up? What up?
what's going on, brother?
Shit, man. Just, living life, man. Taking all the lessons I've gotten, just trying to refine and just, be the best version of myself I could be.
Yes, sir. I want to express that there was a point in time, right? Me and Decay had a conversation amongst ourselves, right? And we was like, hey, let's all link up. Cause they put me, Scheme at the time. He goes by Navarro now.
Yep.
But they put us all in this little group. So I had these niggas had no prior knowledge of me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no prior knowledge to them. I had heard Scheme around because he fuck with my nigga Epidemic. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So me and Decay, we talked and we was like, let's just speak on like how we feel about each other's music, like our artistry, right?
Right.
So we was on, what was that, Scribble Jam or some shit?
Yo. Okay. I didn't even know you was gonna go here, but okay, all right, let's get to it. Let's get
go,
to
man.
it.
Yeah, I got
Oh
tricked
my
into doing
God.
the battle.
Oh my God. That
Was that at Scribble? That wasn't at Scribble Jam.
This is before Scribble Jam.
Yeah, that was here at the crib. You know what I'm saying? That way you got tricked into that, and you still didn't get your artwork. I talked
know
to Sony
what?
about that shit, but you know what
I
I'm
still
saying?
ain't get my
Yeah, you
artwork.
still didn't get your artwork.
I got third place and was supposed to get artwork.
So the reason, okay, I
wild.
take y'all behind the scenes, right? Because I'm an honest nigga.
That's wild.
I'm an honest nigga, man. The reason behind me and Decay talking about this, right? Look at this nigga.
Yep.
This nigga.
once I started hearing the story take form, I'm like, okay, I know where we going.
All right, bet. So look, the reasoning behind me and Decay's discussion, right, was because Scheme used to do this shit where he would strain his voice, like he would rap in a certain way that wasn't like his natural voice. You know what I'm saying? If y'all listen to old Scheme shit, y'all see what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? But we like, you know what I'm saying? His regular voice was ill. You know what I'm saying? So we like, so he's like, how do we tell this nigga that?
Hold on, what was it? Was it like deeper or was it like
Raspy?
He was like a raspy.
Yeah.
He used to do like this raspy shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know if he was like, you know what I'm saying? If he thought about that. But the thing is, me and Decay was talking about like, how do we present this shit? And he's like, let's just talk about how we feel about each other's music, right? So
I took the hit for that one. I took the hit for that one. He ain't get mad at you about it. But he felt the way when I told him.
How'd y'all go about that? What you say?
How we went about it? The wrong way.
Right, obviously, right.
But I think if I remember correctly, I might have said it. You might have like tried to back me up a little bit on it.
Yeah.
But it was all guns blazing at me. So this is the thing. Like, I always thought Scheme was a dope rapper. Like, just seriously, like, always been dope. Even before he got with Molemen, like, things I heard him do, I was like, this guy is insane. And I was like his biggest champion. Anybody who talks to me, I'm like, this guy might be the best rapper in Chicago. Like, hands down. That's how I felt about him. And I think like there was a certain point where I heard so much from him. I was just kind of like, man, like, but he does this thing with his voice where he's like really straining it. Like, instead of him just talking like normally, it's like, it was like hard. And I was like, that's got to be hard to do. But he got incredible breath control. He was, wow. Like you hear him rapping, it's like this guy's doing the voice, but he's also spitting all these syllables and he's flowing. It's crazy. But that voice, it was kind of like, man, I like to hear him just like rap like with a natural voice a little bit and see how that would sound. And and I think we talked about it, and it wasn't like several discussions. Like we ain't had to really be like, oh my God, how are we gonna it was like
how we gonna fix
we had
this?
a quick little discussion about it. It wasn't like, it wasn't bothering us for weeks. Like, man, how do we talk to Steve?
No. It was just like, I bet. And then for me, like, nigga, I didn't know none of them personally. You know what I'm saying? And I think maybe that's why you took the hit more, because you and Scheme.
I knew him, like, So and it was just like it was really just an artistic conversation. And I think like ultimately, if we all took things from each other, it's like it would be to help us grow, help us to be better. And I think like I don't remember the exact words I used. It might have been something along the lines of straining your voice or something like that.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that.
That's exactly what you said.
You did. I can confirm. Yeah, you said you straining your voice.
Man.
And he was like, but Scheme was like kind of like, he was like, what y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean straining my voice?
But
Yeah,
it made it worse because it's like
did.
you're like, what am I talking about? Like, come on, man. Like
So-
you know what you're doing. Like, no.
And I will say, man, Scheme cleared that shit up. Like now, like he rap with a natural for the longest time now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And maybe it was stemmed from that conversation. His shit just sounded so much better and shit. And exactly what we was talking about. But in that same shit, right? In that same moment. So we doing this to try to help Scheme out, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now we get into the conversation about, okay, because in order to do this, we have to still talk about how we feel about each other's music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So they're like, okay, Decay, what you feel about Astonish music?
Okay, let's see this.
Look.
Okay, go ahead.
You remember what you said?
I remember what I said several times.
I know A took it, taking this to the grave, dog.
So the original, like when I didn't know him and I first heard him, it's the same thing a lot of people said. I'm not trying to hide behind a lot of other people, but at the time, Lupe Fiasco was really like, popping and stuff, and it was like, he sounds just like Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like meant like a diss to you. It was kind of just like your voice was similar.
Yeah, that's not even the thing that I took as the diss.
Oh, that's not the thing?
He's like, I actually like that one.
Listen, I didn't take anything as the diss, but
The
it
one that
was
hurt.
like, I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. This ain't how this was supposed to go. This nigga said,
Okay,
let me see if you know.
No.
You don't know?
I want to hear
I bet.
what you
Check it out.
took.
So this nigga said, man, you know, I feel like, you know, your music is good, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just feel like you having fun with it. You just be having fun. And I said, wait a minute. Oh, no. So you think, okay.
So you ain't trying to get no check.
I bet. No, not that.
This is a
Not
hobby
that.
to you.
But like, I make like fun type music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, bet, right? So
Yeah.
now every song that I got on with Decay, I made it a absolute point that nigga, no, I'm
This
not.
ain't fun.
This ain't no, nigga. I'm finna come through there and talk about shit with meaning, with substance,
Right.
with everything. But
So, yeah,
listen, because that thing was not. I didn't take it and internalize it like that's a diss at all.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It was
took it
just-
and I was
yeah.
like, I have to come on my A game. Slow down. Jay Hayes is in the building, so you know what I'm saying. He be, you know what I'm saying. He the reason for the 3-hour episode.
we gonna start doing
but
this
but
No, we-
but
I was trying to
it-
see what we was pausing there.
Man, it like made me sharpen my craft to the
That
point
part.
of like
that part.
ain't no slipping.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when I dropped my album, right? When I dropped
Yeah.
the album, this nigga, he came up to me and he was like, man, I thought that you was just doing some shit for fun and shit, but like
Yeah.
you really got some shit. And that right there was
Yeah.
like, okay, I proved it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I needed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you need the validation from your peers. Don't nobody else understand this shit.
Now the
Not
funny,
like we do.
the funny thing is, he's coming on tracks, trying like, I'm gonna prove my shit. I'm gonna be crazy with it. I get on the track with Astonish. I'm like, hey, it's Astonish. Let's have some fun. Like, I'm having some fun on this track. I'm gonna have a blast. And it's like he over there like going crazy. And then I listen back and I'm like, damn, this motherfucker. Like,
Now you know why. Now you know what happened.
But I will say, like, early on is when I kind of had that assessment, not really knowing you as much.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even tell you, like, if it was like you improved or anything, or if I just was missing it in the beginning. Because, like, there was definitely, you know, the age difference. Like, they had a little bit, you had a little bit more of like a swaggy kind of thing to your rhymes, in which I was so much more of like underground backpack, like, you know, like just this kind of whole different demeanor. So when I would hear your music, I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit more like palatable. I remember thinking like it was more like widely accepted, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it in a sense, like I guess like the way it could have come off was like I might have been dismissive somewhat. But
Oh yeah, that was fun.
hell no.
That's fun, dog.
Like this dude.
Oh man.
Do you know how many quotes I've taken from his raps
Yeah.
and told people, like, do you know what this guy just said?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've been blown away by your verses, like forever. Like once you really started like showing what you were capable of, I feel like it was like this guy's like a genius lyrically. That's kind of how I felt about you. Like, there's stuff that hasn't even been put out that I heard stuff, and I'm just like
Yeah, it's a whole lot of that.
Uncut Raw 2.
Yeah.
Man.
He says a whole lot of that.
It's a whole lot of that, man. It's a whole lot of that. But I highlight that because, like, when I would listen to your music, you reminded me of just like the essence, like the purity of it. You know what I'm saying? So more than anything,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted the respect. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I was like, I respected you because of what you do and your lyricism and how you put it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, because I gotta tap into that. Like I'm a true MC, and I don't want that to ever be. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever just want to be looked at as the because I was doing a lot of like the fun shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I heard you niggas and was like, yo, like it was to me, like especially me coming up making beats and shit. It was like, oh yeah, Molemen and Fifth Element. Like every time I was making beats, I was trying to fuck Panic up, or you know what I'm saying, fuck Dibbo up if I'm making some shit, or fuck Fifth up. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like that. So it was like, I could see where y'all coming from when y'all talk about that.
And that was the era of the fucking Galapagos fucking G4 board and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you had the little fucking blogging spots and shit like that.
It was a very different time.
Yeah, we got dissed.
Who dissed y'all?
We got this.
Never matter.
You know, you ain't a
No, I mean, I think we could talk about
You
this.
can't talk
Like,
about who dissed you.
Now we can
because-
talk about it. I think
yeah.
I talked about it before.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, it ain't no real beef.
Right.
It was like some silly stuff in back in the day, but Matlock
Oh, okay.
had it.
Matlock dissed y'all? He had an issue with
Yeah.
y'all?
That nigga made a video on everything.
Matlock and Rusty Chains. What Rusty Chains is like his guy?
Rusty Chains
Yeah.
ain't never dissed
Yeah,
us though.
Rusty ain't this man.
Matlock made a whole
the
video.
thing
on some more
that
shit.
made it fraudulent as fuck, right? This is the thing I don't respect, right? And that guy has like hit me up and try to like make peace about it, and it's cool because I don't hold no grudge. I don't even know you like that, nigga.
Right,
Right,
right.
You know what I'm saying? But when we was at South by Southwest, me and Speed, you know what I'm saying? We was there at a show and Matlock was there.
Yeah.
And he was chopping it up with us. You know what I'm saying? Keep
Yeah.
keying and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he ain't had no problems. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know who you is, but like you showing love. Like we out here, we all from Chicago, we kicking it. We get back to the crib and I do a show at Northeastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the promoters from the show, they hit me up like right before the show, and it was like, "Hey, yo, do you mind changing it?" Because I was a headliner. It was like, "Do you mind changing up your show slot because you know we're having problems with an artist, and they mad that you in the headliner position?" And I was like, "You know what? I'm not gonna give y'all no type of issue, no type of static over this. It's not y'all.
Yeah.
I'll change. I said I'll change my time slot.
Not for
the
that
only
check.
thing that I ask of y'all, because I'm still getting paid the same.
Yeah, we still getting paid. The one don't change.
I'm still getting paid the same, but just tell me who this artist is, right?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Nah, we don't want to cause no issue." Da da da. I said, "Look, ain't gonna be no issue. I just need to know for myself."
Yeah.
And they told me it was Matlock. So I said, I bet. So I was like, Matlock, for real? The nigga at South by Southwest? I didn't know him before
I
then.
thought he was cool. Yeah.
I didn't even know the nigga before then. I don't know your history, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
We don't listen to your music.
yeah, so I look, he fucked up majorly because after I performed, everybody else left.
Yeah.
That nigga performed for literally nobody.
Yeah.
I said, that's your karma, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You thought, I want to be the headliner. I want to be the headliner. Guess what,
It ain't
nigga?
here for you.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody see your shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then, after he dropped the diss record, everybody that was on the label and shit, they was like, they told us don't respond.
Yeah.
That was a word, cause I for all my life I was waiting for a nigga to diss me.
That's too bad.
Swear to God, bro. I'm like, I'm ready,
Yeah.
dog.
He dissing you because he didn't have no.
Nah, he dissed me because he used to be a part of the label.
Yeah.
This is before my time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The nigga dissed me because he was
So-
part of the label.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically there was like this long standing history with him and Molemen, and I guess like he didn't feel like he was treated right with them, and so because of that, he ended up like having this issue and making a song about it, but with the added element of him not getting the slot that he wanted, he turned around and was like, "I'm gonna put Astonish name in the song." But he didn't just put his name in the song. He like gave you a chunk of that song.
Like he dissed you. Like,
Where it was like, what the hell? Like why is he even going at you this
We don't
hard?
even know
what is he
you.
dissing
And
you
it
for?
pissed,
Yeah.
it pissed everybody else off. Like, why is he
we
going
don't
at him?
know you.
Exactly. He shouldn't be going at him. Going at Molemen, it was like, okay, understood. Like their name in the street, at the time was not great. There had been several people who, had issues with them,
yeah.
like ex affiliates and people who were on the label. They left. They had problems with them, and then people who just had dealings with them had negative things to say about them. So, I heard all the little things, so I understood like Matlock had a gripe with them, but then to have an issue with Astonish, it was like this shit don't make no sense. And then he threw my name in it too because I'm on the label. And he's like
Y'all were
it
just
was
catching
such
strays
a
and shit.
throwaway.
Right,
Yeah, I
they're
call it
strays.
straight. It was such a throwaway line, but I had never had rap beef before. So my instinct wasn't to rap with him. My instinct was to show up at his show
Yep.
and go at him.
Yep.
And that was a lot of our instinct.
Yep.
And that was the fucked up part.
Yeah.
Because I mean, in retrospect, I see it like that was stupid. because like I
don't know about that.
My brain was spinning. I was like, okay, how can I do this?
But everybody was on that. My nigga
Yeah.
Vakil was on that. And the
Dude.
thing is, he didn't just like, he dropped this little video and shit, and they have him in the video. It was just like pictures, right?
Yeah, making
and he
fun
was
of everybody.
making like memes and shit. So he was like putting my face on shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, my
He's
nigga.
Yeah.
ultimately trolling. And
Yeah.
I asked, what we gonna do? Because you know me, I'm not finna diss. Let's just see him when you see him.
Yeah. My thing was,
Then nobody want to go see him, so I'm like,
why
leave me
I
out
took
of
it, why I took it personally was
me out of
because, nigga, you could have relayed all of that shit when you seen me, my nigga.
Nigga was right there next to
Don't
me. You was 2
see
feet
me
away from me.
try to kick it. You know what I'm saying?
Kiki and
Right,
but you 2
right.
feet away from me.
Yeah.
And I'd have J down on you, then I'd be wrong, right?
Yeah. So now niggas was on that. Like, okay, we just gonna pop up at your show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Guess
yeah.
what? He ain't do a show in the city.
Right.
He ain't come back to the city for years. Because he knew niggas was on him. You know what I'm saying? And it was everybody. It was everybody.
Because none of us feeling it. Because we seen you. You ain't say nothing. You wasn't about it. If I don't like no nigga, I say it to your face.
And the bitch that he was fucking with at the time, you know what I'm saying? She
Yeah,
hit me up.
yeah.
She hit me up
Yeah.
and she
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, this nigga, he's scared as hell. You know what I'm saying? He won't even come back to the city. You know what I'm saying?
Come back.
Let me tell you how dirty shit got. Like, you know, right after that song came out, like shortly after, I had somebody already given me his address, his phone number, birth date, social security number. I was like, what the fuck? Like, they was on some other shit. Like, they wanted to fuck him up. And I was like, this is starting to get heavy. Like, you know, because I was just like, I want to go see him. And if he pop off, then we going to be fighting. And it's like,
Because
you know,
he was talking on
it's
the record
okay.
like he was going to get greasy.
Yeah.
But you wasn't greasy when I seen you.
So that's all I was like, if some shit gonna pop off in person, let's do that. Other motherfuckers was like, we trying to ruin his life and shit.
Right,
I'm like, hold up. Like, no, this is some rap shit. Like,
Right.
I'm not looking at it like that. But yeah, man, like he rubbed people in the wrong way.
Very, very much
And
so.
it wasn't even just us. It was other people
Oh,
in
for
Chicago
sure.
Yeah.
independent hip hop
sure.
scene that was like, we've been waiting to fuck that motherfucker up. And it's like, damn, I didn't even know he had a problem like that. Like, it became like this whole bigger thing, and it was just kind of like, you know what? Moles are like, don't respond. And I'm like, you know, if some shit pop off, I don't even want to be associated with it. So maybe just take a little step back.
Right.
The
You know.
fire shit was that because motherfuckers knew that it was y'all.
Yeah.
Niggas getting that extra like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit, when he made that video, it did numbers because niggas was like, "Look, they talking about your boy." This, that, and third. And I'm like, I just seen this nigga like a week or two ago, and he wasn't that tough Tony when I seen him. And we
Not
out
at
of
all.
town.
Not
This ain't
at
the city. I can't
all.
do something to you, then go back to my neighborhood. I got to do something to you, then find a flight or find a bus or rent a car. It get deeper than that.
Yeah.
Imagine that,
And
Jay
then,
Hayes.
and
Imagine
then,
that.
And then I gotta
Like,
admit, you a white man. I'm a
Yeah.
black man. We in Texas. My
Yeah.
black ass don't need to be doing nothing in Texas.
Exactly.
Not a damn thing in Texas.
But
to
guess
no
what?
white man.
But guess what he did in Texas? He kept it cool.
Kosher.
He kept it cool. Niggas
Real
didn't
kosher.
even know it was a problem. I didn't at
We
that
even-
time. I didn't know that the nigga was on a label before. When I got on the label, I didn't know all the Molemen history. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All I knew was these niggas throw the Chicago Rocks event. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
want to get on the show, so I hit him up.
Rock the show.
And nah, before I even got on the show, they said we don't even have no slots available. You know what I'm saying? We all booked up. But they said, I listen to your music. Like, what's your situation? Can we sit down and have a conversation? Right? So I'm like, I bet. I brought Speed with me. Let's go sit down. You know what I'm saying?
The manager.
I brought Speed with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's have a
I
conversation.
demanded some things.
You know? So and all I knew about them was Vakil because I seen him on the Source magazine.
Yeah.
I seen him in the Source magazine. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know their history. I ain't know niggas that got beef with them. I ain't know disgruntled employees and shit. I ain't know none of them.
I just knew them because I knew that them niggas tried to throw Zozier beats. So that's how I knew of who the, you know what I'm saying, like Panic and Memo and them were.
Let's talk about it, man, because Memo, Man, Memo was like my favorite producer.
Yeah, he was raw.
If anybody don't know Molemen Records, right? Molemen Records is a independent hip hop label out of Chicago. One of the biggest,
underground,
like
one of the biggest ones.
One of the biggest. They like brother sister companies where Rhyme Say is damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had that potential, right? So this is a collective of beat makers that run a label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the head person in charge was Panic.
Panic, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Memo, I remember the first time hearing Memo beats, and I was like, damn, this nigga's so fucking crazy.
It was crazy,
dog.
yeah.
Memo's beats are fucking insane.
It's like, how are y'all even thinking about this right now?
Hey,
Like, at
guess
this point-
what? When I was working on the album and shit, Decay got all the Memo beats.
Love it, bro.
So the whole reason why I got down with them is through Memo. So like I was with DJ Monkey at the time, and Monkey had to connect to Memo. And so he kind of like slid Memo some of my stuff. And Memo was like, yeah, let's see if we can get working on something. So he threw me some beats. And originally my album with the Moment was gonna just be me and Memo.
Yeah.
That was it. And then Memo has a habit, and I don't know if he's fixed this about himself, but he has a habit of like being MIA, just disappearing.
Yeah, he will.
And so he dipped out in the process of us working on the album, and then Panic kind of just stepped in and was like, hey, I got beats too. And I was like, all right. And we ended up finishing the album with mostly Panic beats when I originally was going to do an album with Memo.
Yeah.
And then like I think I had a couple of PNS joints on there too.
Yeah.
Of course.
Shout out my nigga
shout out
PNS.
PNS is that dude, man.
Yes.
He's always been
Great dude.
you know,
Great dude.
And it's like I love PNS too because he's like on a little bit of a weird wavelength. I feel that wavelength, man. Like I'm just like I'm right there with you. But Panic had like stuff that was just like it was like classic moment, if I can say that, like classic moment in which I kind of, when I was starting to come up and do stuff, I would get all these Moment tapes. I would get all these beat tapes from Panic, from PNS, from Memo, and just freestyle on them.
Yeah.
And so for me, when I got with them, it was like this almost not quite starstruck, but like these guys were people who I knew of as important, and I kind of idolized, looked up to them. So when I started working with them at first, I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm working with the Moment. I can't believe this is crazy. And that quickly turned because like what I thought of them and how I saw them versus what I saw, you know, behind the curtain, it was very different. It was just a different energy, different vibe. I felt for like independent underground like dudes, they kind of had more of like a sensibility that was like a major label kind of thing. And it was like they had in them that cold-hearted, cutthroat, like kind of shit that I was like, I don't want any part of that.
Yeah.
I'm not with that. But you know, I got to see a few things behind the scenes, and
let's not put it on they because it truly is like it was one.
It wasn't all of them, but unfortunately, their name all gets thrown in when people talk about Moment.
Yeah,
and if they have something negative about Moment,
collective.
but it really wasn't all of them. It was really just one,
And that happened to be
Panic.
the one.
Panic is the one, and you know,
Look at speed.
I think Panic is an incredibly talented producer. But he's also, I remember at the time he was telling me like, yeah, I live off of this 100% hip hop. That's it.
And he did.
And he did.
At what cost?
But I feel like that should have came with a
Yo,
doom.
Look, what Andre 3000 say, don't give me the gun. You know what I'm going to do. At what cost? At what cost? How many meetings did we have to have? How many bullshit meetings did I have to sit through? Speed, I'm sorry. We should listen to you and and I gotta sit there.
They feel like we should clear out for this one.
No, we shouldn't clear out for this one. I don't want to speak my piece. I just know where y'all coming from, what y'all saying, but y'all already know I look at it from a corporate standpoint, I look at it from a managerial standpoint, and I look at it from an artist standpoint. When you don't do right by the people that's providing for you, and you only solely look out for yourself, you reap what you sow. But for motherfuckers to sit there and be, I'm sorry, and we should listen, and we should have did this when I gave you an entire game plan for Astonish in the beginning, and you didn't listen, and then a year goes by, then 2 years go by, and 3 years go by, and you like, damn.
So let's talk about it, man.
Boat.
Because the reason why they brought me to the label was because they felt like I could provide
new life.
Like you know what I'm saying? I could catapult
commercial
them
success
into a whole different
commercial
medium.
success. You were their commercial success, and we all saw it. But they didn't want to put the bread behind it because they wanted to stick to the safety net. So let's be honest about this. Vakil was their safety net. Vakil was the closest thing to the commercial success. Then when you
Shout out to Vakil, that's my brother.
Vakil is the man always. Can't never take that away from that man. My whole thing was put this behind Astonish and watch how you catapult Vakil. Watch how you catapult everybody else right behind it. But the number one thing I needed you to do was to put this bread behind Astonish, put this marketing, do this. I gave them companies. I gave them the graphic companies. I gave them the blueprint. Because I'm already sitting in offices in Manhattan doing this. We all have seen me naming magazines and everything. Nigga, this ain't for fake. This ain't for fun what I do. I do this 24/7. I make my money doing this. I take care of a family and children off of this.
Yes,
so what I'm not going to do is sit here and have you thinking that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I'm the one in the Manhattan offices.
And
doing
mind
this.
you, I told you, the first conversation we ever had, I brought Speed there with me. Speed was my dog. I brought him in as my manager. You know what I'm saying? Because Speed know everything. Speed the reason for me doing anything that I was doing at the time. You know what I'm saying?
I literally executive produced that first album. I sat there and recorded that first album. I put that album together. I blended it. I ain't gonna say I mastered it. I mixed it. Because I didn't sit there and master it because I knew we was going to end up going to another studio and we was going to mix and master it. But I mixed it.
Which we did. We went to Soundscape.
We went to Soundscape and did the album the same exact fucking way I did it when I put it together.
Hey,
shout
out to my nigga Mike Kolar.
Mike Kolar.
You know what I'm saying?
But did I get an executive producer credit? Did I get my name on anything?
No shouts to Mike.
No shout. I'm keeping that.
Boy.
He said, I'm keeping him out the shouts, man.
I'm cool on that one. No Mike.
I shut down.
No Mike is like no Diddy. Like basically.
For real.
Hey, but around that time, bro, like it was either you liked Mike or you didn't. Like, I'm being real, bro. Like, around that time when everybody was going to Soundscape, bro.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I mean, he probably mixed my album the most poorly that any album has been mixed. But I didn't know no better at the time, you know what I'm saying?
You don't know.
And just, he's a funny motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
But I was standing over his shoulder, like,
I remember Crucial Conflict used to be recording out of there, so they used to just always be in the shits and shit.
Yeah.
So it just felt like more than what it
really was.
You know what I'm saying? And then until you start getting in tune with shit, you know what I'm saying? Then you like, I bet, you know what I'm saying? This is what it's really supposed to sound like. Yeah. And with Molemen, I will say they put a lot into my first album. Well, they put a lot going into it. They did a lot with the first video. My first video ran up numbers like even in the first fucking week.
Shot by the nigga
crazy.
It's my director.
In Chicago, I had one of the first videos like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it. It was Patrick Luciani.
Look, that's my homie. That's my nigga.
I'm just keeping it a buck. Nobody was really doing videos in Chicago that was like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's
we was.
We was, yeah.
No, we was over there doing it.
Yeah,
$1 Billion Ballers was doing
$1 Billion
it. Because we was paying Pat that bread for the videos.
Pat was doing it for y'all.
Pat was doing it. Yeah, me and Tom was doing it for sure.
Yeah,
we got CGI videos out of this man. This man makes Super Bowl commercials. Let's be honest. Like That man do Super Bowl commercials. He do that Kraft commercial where the cheese come running down the street and all that stupid shit.
Yeah.
That's my homie.
Yeah,
so when
for
we
sure.
go to him and we got to sit there 6-8 hours and do a CGI video in front of a green screen, make it look like what it is, and it ain't because it's a damn green screen. And that man made it look like $1 million. Took 6 months to get that video back from that man.
And you know what?
Come on,
what
boy,
Patrick
stop playing with me like I ain't
and
really
you know,
did this
and
shit.
you know what Patrick Luciano is doing now? Big things.
Big things.
Big things. So they put money into that first video, and then we didn't capitalize off the momentum because they never dropped another video
Not
for the
at all.
project. You know what I'm saying? I remember I went to the studio one time, and then they told me, we're gonna drop your album like next month or some shit, or next week or something. It was something crazy close. And I said, hell no, y'all not. I'm like, I don't have a single. I don't have nothing. Like, I don't have anything that I need. You know what I'm saying? They said, well, what you need? I said, I need more beats. You know what I'm saying? I need something else because this not going to work for me. And then, so now they scrambling and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they got it together. You know what I'm saying? I end up getting the video that we shot was based off of that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I didn't like how they handled the situation. So for my next project,
Hold on. You going too fast for me because you ain't even speaking on how they dropped the ball, how they didn't put the promo behind it, how they only
That's
printed
what I
them
was
damn
about to get into, my
postcards.
nigga.
Hold on, no.
Why are we interviewing YouTube niggas right now?
Because I'm gonna bring the whole.
No, because it trickled down. Like,
No,
like,
it don't
it's gonna
trickle
make
down.
sense.
It's gonna
It's
cut out.
This is gonna
It's gonna make sense. B, hold on, my nigga.
Because
Hold
I
on, my
definitely
nigga.
was
my
going to
nigga.
talk about my situation,
Yeah.
but
Hold on.
Decay got cut out.
Because
And I'm not
definitely,
leaving that shit out.
This is why I'm talking about it, nigga. So listen. So after we had those conversations, they dropped the one video. We got momentum, and then everything changed. It changed with everything. So Decay took effect from that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because he had just dropped the Unlikely Villain.
yeah, the
Which
mixtape.
was the mixtape.
Which
And
went crazy.
It was doing great.
Went crazy.
and it was the promo for the album, The Unlikely Hero.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
which was a fucking genius move.
yeah.
So why was they? What's the?
These niggas did absolute nothing for
like
Decay.
Let me explain kind of my trajectory of how things went. So, you know, as
This shit pissed me off.
we're working on Astonish's album, and then we're also working on my album, kind of here and there and stuff. I totally did not feel comfortable in that studio. Like Mike, you know, at the time, I thought he was cool enough. I thought the studio experience was kind of interesting, but I never really felt comfortable in there. So I'm rapping and I'm like separated from the music. I got it in my headphones kind of, but I feel like I'm just not quite there. And I end up recording almost the entire album without ever really feeling good about what I'm doing.
Right.
And then towards the end, like maybe the last couple of songs we record, I finally get to a place where I'm like, okay, now I got it. I know how I got to compensate in a certain way, how I got to, you know, like listen for like certain things, and even like how my tone has to be with the mic and all that. So I start to get it toward like the last couple of songs on the album are the last songs that I recorded. So those two songs towards the end are probably like on that album, the best songs for my performance. Everything before that, I feel my performance was garbage. I hated
Yeah,
my
because the
performance.
original Push sounds better than the album
The
version
original
of Push.
one I recorded at my house.
Right.
So I was so used to recording on my own equipment, doing things my own way, because I had been doing stuff before I even met these guys.
Right.
So I had kind of got to my own rhythm and how I do things, and then to end up going to a studio. And I mean, they even had conversations afterwards about how we could probably skip the studio and do more home recording.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why are we doing it here? I have my whole setup. I'm good where I'm at. I just need my shit mixed.
Right.
That was it. That's
And that
all
was
we
it.
needed.
And
All
that-
of us.
And that was it. And so I recorded a whole album of like a garbage performance for me. And then like, you know, when I got to the end and I recorded the last two songs, I'm like panicked. Like, look, listen to this album. This vocal performance for me is terrible. I wasn't really feeling it. I think I got what I need to do now. Why don't we just re-record like all these other songs? And he's like, no, I think everything sounds good. And I'm like, no, we should probably re-record the whole thing. I mean, I could even record it at my crib and we can get this whole thing knocked out quick.
Yes.
He was like, nah, I think everything sounds good. You're just worried about nothing. I'm like, all right. To this day, that plagues me because I hear that album. That's why I told you I haven't heard it in such a long time. I listen to it and I hear all the problems with it.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy it. And so, like, we got it all done. I was like, I want to do some promo for the album. Me and Selfish and Monkey and my guy Tone Live, like in Jersey, like, we did The Unlikely Villain, and it must have been less than 2 weeks. We just sat down and was just like, we're gonna record over all these MF Doom beats and just do like our own like kind of thing over it. Man, we did that. We did skits. We did sound effects. It was such a fun project to make. It was. And it was so different from how I felt about the album.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what I want to give people.
Yes, sir.
Not that album that I got with Molemen. So, you know, I was like, let's put this out for promo and hopefully people can get an idea of how I am and maybe they'll be more interested in the album. And they were like, okay, cool, let's do it. Whatever. I remember one of the skits for Money I did, and there was like a part where Panic had to say like, oh yeah, buy the album. Buy the free album, buy this and that. Like, he was saying all this stuff. And then right after I put like having money problems, Money and all this other stuff. And he heard it. He was like, why would you put having money problems right after I said that?
Damn.
I'm like, it's nothing personal about you. It's just how the song goes. But yeah, we put that out and that shit did crazy. It was everywhere.
Yes.
We had like over 10,000 downloads for it. I was like, this is crazy. Then we go to where the album's coming out. And we kept on having these meetings. I kept having meetings with Molemen because we had these meetings were like, I started dubbing them the squash beef sessions because that's what it was. We get to a place where we argue and then we have to come together and meet to diffuse everything and kind of squash the beef and then move forward.
Exactly.
And then it'd be cool for a while and then something else would happen and we arguing and the next thing you know, you gotta have another meeting.
Exactly.
And it was like, damn, we just kept having these meetings and I was like, why does this keep happening? Like, there's something not working right here. And then, you know, at the time I had Monkey who was really temperamental and he had an axe to grind with Molemen. So he was all up in my ear, like, man, fuck these people, man. They trying to screw you over. They garbage. Some of the stuff he was saying, you know, might have had some credence to it, but there was also some of that where he just had an issue with them.
Okay.
And so I kind of had to try to weed through it and figure out what was what. And it was just difficult because like every time I do something, he's like, man, fuck these motherfuckers. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get some shit done.
Right.
Like, and you in my ear telling me this, like, this is not helping. And it caused me and him to have a breakdown because Monkey was my DJ.
Right.
Yeah.
And we had a whole breakdown between us, in which ended up with me saying, you know, I'm going to go a different direction and I'm not going to have you as my DJ anymore. And that was like the most hurtful thing to him. And he felt like I was choosing Molemen over him. And I wasn't choosing Molemen over him. I was choosing peace over him.
Because it had got to a boiling point. I remember we went to a radio station and that shit got ugly.
He almost fought with Memo, I think.
Yeah, Memo.
And Memo cool as fuck. Like, why are you trying to like fight with Memo? And
Memo was gonna do Monkey bad. He was gonna do Monkey bad, brother.
And then later, like, you know, we ended up at Selfish apartment and me and Monkey almost fight at Selfish apartment. And I was like, this shit is crazy. Like, he was hurt. He was upset about it. And I mean, I took responsibility because like I wasn't really like talking to him about like all the stuff I was feeling and what I was going through. And I kind of was just like, I want peace. I was like, the best way to get peace is just like, I'm not fucking with him no more.
Yeah.
So I cut him off. And yeah, man, it was just a real bad time. But before my album got to the release, where I had the release date set up, these motherfuckers decided that they weren't going to put out my album.
Damn.
They was just like, yeah, we're not going to put it out. I'm like, why not? They're like, well, you need to learn a lesson.
Oh,
This was based off of us constantly having beef and kept
beef. I don't even know this story.
Yeah, they were like, oh no, you need to learn a lesson. And I was like, I need to learn a lesson. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, in my head, I'm like, we put all this money into it. Why the fuck would you just kill your investment like that? And they was just like, no, we're just not gonna do it. And I'm like, all right. So I went and I threw my own album release party. And I had them give me CDs and I sold my own shit.
Right.
Nice.
And I sent my shit out to places so people could review it and all that stuff. And I just did all my own legwork with it. But I was also kind of like, in the end, thankful for it because I'm like, if these guys aren't going to do anything with it, and I wasn't really happy with the project, like, whatever.
At least they let you do something with it, though. Because some people could have been like, yo.
Yeah, because you were the first to get up out of there.
And they were just like, they kind of quit on me. And the thing that also led to that was we had a night at the Abbey Pub. And, it was a cool night. We was performing. The promoter of the Abbey Pub really liked me, liked Astonish, loved having us there. So
He also did blow.
he also did. Everybody
I don't think that really had nothing to do with it. I just hope he just loved that y'all was good at that.
everybody knew that
Right.
about him. But
That's funny,
so
man.
he came around to pay me, and he dropped the money off with Sonya and Panic, and on the envelope it said $350. When they gave it to me, it was $300. It was $50.
They took a 50 piece from you,
So
damn.
So I was so upset like that they took money from me because my mind instantly went to they took the money. And so I was probably not the nicest person about it. I was accusatory. I was like frustrated. I was upset. I said a lot of crazy things. And, I remember Sonya trying to calm me down and be like, do you think we would take $50 from you? And I'm like, I don't know at this point. This is what I got. And like all the stuff behind it, the reputation, the constant like meetings, the squash beef sessions, the way I seen them move, like, they get money from this TV show. And I'm like, oh yeah, that joint, you gotta send this guy some money. They're like, no, we don't. I'm like, oh really?
Like
Yes, really.
They get an artist who does a feature for another artist, and then they decide to take that artist off the song and give this song to another artist. And I'm like, damn, like I see these kinds of things happening behind the scenes. And so that happened, and my mind instantly went to, oh, they stole my money.
Yeah.
And no matter how right or wrong it was, that's just how, I looked at it. And so, yeah. And in the end, like, I turned around and I had somebody tell me about like how, hey, remember that dude did blow, just like
Damn.
he did blow.
Maybe
And it was like,
motherfucker.
maybe the mistake was with him.
He might need that 50 to roll up with. You know what I'm saying?
He forgot to put it back in the envelope.
But they got to put it back. It's still rolled up in his little coat pocket.
Little straw.
So I ended up doing a song called "How Much," where I addressed that whole situation on my album called D. And then after I put it out, Panic hits me up. Not Panic, P&S hits me up. And he's like, man, I really like that song.
That's funny, yo.
And I was like, yeah, appreciate you, P&S.
Today you have your own imprint.
Yes, I do. I got Filthy Intellects Record Company. And yeah, we've done some pretty amazing things in the time we've been out. Started it in the pandemic, 2020. And since then, like, we've had like a lot of incredible artists do work with us. We put out records by Psalm 1, I Am God, just
Talk your
Andreas
shit, man.
Haley. Like, there's a lot of people we've worked with. We've had Fillmore Green on records.
Talk your shit, man.
Yeah, we've done so much dope stuff, man. Like, it's pretty incredible when I look back at it. And we made a lot of money off of selling records.
That's what's up. Congrats, man.
And one of the North Stars for me in this whole process is my experience with the Molemen and how they made me feel as an artist. And I vow pretty much no artist I ever work with will ever feel like that.
Church.
Everything is gonna be transparent. Everything's gonna be transparent. They're gonna be able to know every detail of what's going on, what's selling, how
I
much
got
is
a
sold.
rapper that's signed to me, bro. If you looking, you know what I'm saying?
Just
signed
send
to
it.
you?
Like, I'm always
signed to
open
you?
to send something.
His name's Astonish.
I know you fucking lying.
Look, man, he signed to both of us,
I
bro.
ain't signed no paperwork.
He signed to both
I ain't
of us,
signed no
bro.
paperwork.
He said he signed to both of us.
He like both of ours. You just keep him at your crib, dog.
I'm gonna send Mama Virginia over there to get that shit together. All right?
Yo.
Speed already knowing, man. It's a package deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, where I go,
You're not
Speed
finna
go.
do my man down bad.
Hey, where I
This
go,
man-
Speed go. You know
I'm
what
trying to
saying?
get him into a good situation, Steve.
Hey, this man yelling at me
No, you
in corporate
bogus. All right.
meetings. I'm cursing niggas out.
All
I
right,
don't
Dave,
care, man.
but I'm trying to get him in the
No,
door.
because you're not finna play with me and my man's livelihood because of your greed. I'm not
I'm
going.
not greedy.
I'm not. No, not you. I'm not you.
I'm just trying to put y'all in the door.
Just
But
other people.
I bet.
I got my man sitting right here. You got the label.
No,
Let's do
because
something.
you wasn't there when I seen what they
No, I know,
finagled between him and the wedge they could have caused between Decay, Scheme, and Astonish, and I was just like, no, that's not right. Do it this way, that, and the
But
third.
we was already solid by then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but my whole thing
We-
was
when
they
we
just,
did
I
the
wasn't finna
biz-
let them do it.
Yeah, when we did the Biz mixtape, we was solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like I
I'm
understood
at Scheme
everything.
crib when y'all recording that shit.
Even I like for me, I'm like, I don't need no type of special fucking treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gonna do this for me, do it for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was just my mind state. But I felt like that was a perfect segue because I knew that just going through this experience and just now you having your own imprint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what effect that does for you, you know what I'm saying? How you will treat a motherfucker because you know how you want to be treated.
Exactly. And I mean, you know, I think if you ask everybody who's worked with me as far as Filthy goes, they're gonna have great things to say. Like it's even like there's been artists who have put a few projects out with us and they've gone on to another label and they're like, damn, I really wish I didn't go with this other label. You know, motherfuckers went other places and they signed contracts. And for me, like, you know, there's been times where I've had to do a contract, but most of the time it's just, hey, this is my word. This is what's gonna happen, and that's what's gonna happen.
Right.
And people come along and they see that's exactly what happens. And so there's a lot of trust that goes on. You know, even like with Song 1, the first project we worked on, I had to come up with the whole contract for her with all these terms and things in it just so that she felt comfortable. After we got through that, we haven't had to do a contract ever again. It's been nothing but like love and respect. You know, she's somebody who, if I ever had to like step away, I would give her the keys to all of it and just be like, you go ahead and run it. You know, and there's several artists on the label too that I'm just like, you know, hey, whatever you need to know from me, this is not a gatekeeper situation.
Right.
If you want to go off and do your own thing, like I am a resource. So like, you know, with I Am God, like he started up his own imprint. And he was with me for a while. We did a bunch of great things together, but he decided he wanted to try it on his own and do his own thing. So he's got no mediocre. And for him, like anything he asked me, I'm always like, hey, I'll tell you everything you need to know. You know, that's just how that's how it's got to be, and you gotta love when you see people go out and then they try to do some things on their own too.
Growth,
you know?
man.
Yeah, it's all growth for sure.
Yeah, I never want somebody to feel like they have to be under like this all the time. Like if you think you can do it, like do it, and if you need some help, I'm here to help.
Right,
exactly.
You know, and that's really what it is, man. It's like you got to make a decision about what's more important to you. Is it the money? Is it about like, you know, trying to help something build or help something grow? And for me, I've always been like Chicago hip hop is where it's at. I want to like make sure the culture here is just pushed further than what it's been. And I think like there's nothing to gain by having more snakes in position of power.
Oh, absolutely,
I
bro.
think you gotta get them out of here, man. Like, and everybody who's doing something, this is hopes and dreams people are putting into their music. You know, they're putting themselves into it. There's this vulnerability that's there for you to come along and take advantage of that. It's crazy.
I just wanted y'all to have a certain experience. And then when I seen people being greedy and not doing what they was doing and they was hindering y'all experience, that's what pissed me off and that's what blew me.
Yeah.
That's why in the meetings I was going off. I'm cursing motherfuckers out. Dre about to take me up out of there. I'm now, nigga, because y'all not doing what y'all supposed to be doing. When you was given a blueprint and a game plan and you wasn't following it, and if you to turn around and backtrack and be like, I'm sorry, we should have listened. Suck my, man, get up out of here.
You know what? Let me tell you a little known fact about Decay, man. You know what I'm saying? Honest brother, sincere brother, but everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? For the longest time, I never knew that Decay's brother is Twista's manager.
Black? Wait a minute, Black?
Shout out Raw.
Oh, Raw.
Yeah.
Raw is your brother?
Raw Stewart, Daryl Stewart. Yeah.
Damn, Raw is your brother.
That is my brother. Yeah.
Damn, I've seen. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, we were on FaceTime when I was in London with my aunt. So yeah, like just he wasn't there, but he was glad he could be in that moment with all of us too. So yeah,
shouts to Raw. That's
and
crazy.
one of the it's crazy because when your mother passed, you know what I'm saying, I went to the funeral, to pay my respects for sure, and Twista came to the funeral, and it was just so crazy how like in this moment, you know what I'm saying, it's a delicate moment, and it was really motherfuckers out there like
trying to get autograph and shit,
trying to make the moment that like Twista here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is not that time, bro.
And that's not what he for. He there
He
for.
ain't that for the He ain't even that for either. Yeah, that's crazy.
It is, the thing that's this is crazy. Even go back to that. That day, I was so numb that before you said that, I completely forgot that he came. I was like, my head was somewhere else. Like my brother asked me to come up and speak with him. I couldn't even do it. Like I couldn't even enter that room where my mom was for a long time. I was staying out in the hallway and just looking in the room. Like I didn't want to even be in there and like accept that was going on. So yeah, I mean that's good for me to remember that Twista was there, because I my brain was somewhere else. I couldn't even tell you all the people who was there.
Right.
Like it was a surreal moment, man.
Yeah.
Losing your mom is crazy.
Most definitely. How you deal with it now?
I mean, she's a part of everything I do. I try to make sure my kids remember her. My youngest doesn't have any actual memory for himself of my mother, but he has her picture in his room. I show him videos all the time. My older son, like, he remembers her really well. And so I tell him to try to hold on to those memories, because she passed when he was 5.
Oh, yeah. So he definitely has a memory. Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's like, just try to hold on to that and remember that, and he does remember things that he experienced with my mom. The sad thing about that was I grew up without a grandmother. And so to see my kids with my mom and how she was with them, she was like the sweetest grandmother to them. And I just kind of want them to have that. And, that's not how life worked out, but, they had it for a minute. And I also have those memories of her with them. So that's a beautiful thing to always hold on to. But yeah, I mean, not to go down this sad road we just went down, but that was a good thing to remember, that Twista was at the funeral.
Yeah. And on top of that, man, like everything that your mother instilled in you, like they still gotta with them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
See that?
Yeah, man.
Most definitely. What's in the future plans for Filthy?
So I think like really what we've been doing is kind of mining the Chicago hip hop scene and figuring out who is at that point where they're ready to take their craft to the next level. Because what we really want to be able to provide is that opportunity for people to see their name on a record, like see what they created be put to vinyl. Something that they can listen to, something they can have. It feels so much more substantial than having a CD.
Yeah,
I agree.
And it's like, this is kind of like a, hey, wake up. This is serious. This is your craft. This is art. This is something that's going around the world. This is, you have to be really there, being serious about your music. This isn't just some plaything where you just put up some digital, MP3s or whatever. Nah, you want to be serious about what you're doing, and putting a record out with somebody on it. That's major. So
yes, sir.
What is your thought process on 40-plus-year-old rappers?
I think,
and I'm not even joking. See, you see how you're smiling? I'm being real.
I think there's a place for everybody, and I think age at this point, what I've learned from rap is age doesn't matter at all.
Charlie Wilson still singing?
Yeah.
He just retired too,
and I think,
which is great.
I think unfortunately for us, like, when I was younger, the thought was rap is a young man's game. And it's because we didn't have those examples in front of us of these artists who had reached a certain age, who are still putting out incredible projects, who still got bars. Like
Method Man rap circles around these young
These
niggas.
young niggas ain't even got bars.
100%.
Method Man rap circles around
Come on,
niggas.
man.
Boy, come on.
And this year,
This year,
especially,
2025, we
this year
got all of our old
this was
rappers.
such a statement year for artists who've been around. Like that new De La. Oh my God, that new De La Soul album.
Yeah.
Ghostface,
The
Nas,
Mobb Deep album. Oh my
Clips.
God, the Clips album.
Yeah.
I'm still listening to that
I
Clips
think we
album.
all are.
Yeah. That Mobb Deep is insane,
And they're all over 40, right?
But the De La Soul, I couldn't believe it. It's one of their best albums.
Yeah, I hate when rap niggas try to do that, like, you know what I'm saying, try to make motherfuckers feel old and shit. Like, everybody gonna grow old, and some old nigga shit will be better than your shit, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it should be more examples of motherfuckers that kind of speak to us in our older years and just show niggas how to get older gracefully. I'm glad that we do have a few examples of that right now.
Malice is speaking greasy.
All of these motherfuckers, all other genres of music, they have motherfuckers that make a living for the rest of their fucking lives doing this shit. Why the fuck hip hop can't be that?
Exactly.
Why the fuck hip hop can't be that? It can.
I agree with you.
But
They just started.
It did. It really did just start. Like, I mean, you got niggas, even like Gibbs, even though he's not 40 yet, but I mean, he's damn near there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gibbs is like, damn, I think 37, 38 years old, bro.
I think with
but people been forgetting. Your favorite rapper guy, Drake, is damn near 40 now. So, I mean, what is the age thing now at this point?
It's
like,
harder
I really don't
with-
think that there is one. You
No,
know?
it's got to be harder with hip hop because with like other rock music, they kind of have to evolve and shit. You look at some rappers that stay with the same flow. Like when Ice Cube's album came out, it was like, man, he still kind of feels kind of like outdated just the way he's rapping and shit. So you got to learn how to like evolve.
But
and,
that's
like,
also
switch it
because
up.
he's been gone for so long.
Yeah, man, that
It's
boy is
insane.
are we there yet right now?
It's
you
like
know?
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne ain't never left.
Yeah.
So Lil Wayne God flow is God flow. There's nothing
It's like
you can take away
Nas.
from it.
Nas ain't never left.
You can't
and then,
never
and
say
then
shit to Nas.
You have something that re-spark what the fuck you're doing. Like we just was talking about it last podcast how Nas linked up with Hit Boy, and it kind of just catapulted him into a whole new area.
And we're not even, we're talking 50 plus now when we talk about Nas.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about Malice, we're talking about 50 plus. We talk about, you know what I'm saying, Pusha T, we talk about 48. You know what I mean? I'm tired of hearing there's a difference to me between the old rapper argument that's been going around Chicago and the hobby rapper
Look,
argument
if you
that's been
can't
going around
out rap
Chicago.
Rakim,
You know what I mean?
shut the fuck up. Okay,
That's what
Rakim
it
is
is.
still alive and still rapping.
Yeah,
So I feel like the age thing needs to stop.
The age thing definitely needs to stop.
If it's an old nigga that's just now trying to come out.
No, it can't be no old nigga trying to jump back down.
And you woke up yesterday and
You want to be an
I'm gonna be a
artist?
rapper.
I want to be a rapper today. It's
No.
Yeah.
It's over with.
If you 35 and like now you've come to that conclusion, I mean maybe you got some dope shit, but like there's certain artists, artists that maybe they have been doing music, but they didn't come out until maybe 35. You talk about like a Griselda.
Griselda, 100% is what I was gonna go with. They were doing
the music. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with your point because if you just came to the conclusion like maybe I could do this, maybe you can't.
Everybody else.
But you know what? I would also say though that there is a possibility of somebody who just wakes up tomorrow and they 35 and they're like, you know what, I want to rap.
Yeah.
And then they put the time, they put the hours into it and they take the craft seriously, they could come with something. You don't really know what's possible, you know, because we haven't really seen it.
Yeah.
There can be somebody who does that. And I think there's something to be said about, you know, and not exactly tying directly to that, but like there is this sort of limitation that we put on ourselves. People of color especially. There's this kind of like mentality of like, we can't do this or this is like out of our reach or something like that. And it's like, it goes back to like a crabs in a barrel mentality, a kind of hood mentality, this sort of like just you can't. And I think that probably feeds somewhat into us being like, oh no, you got to be young to do this. You can't be old. Where we look around and we see all these older acts, like Stevie Wonder's still touring.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Like, so I think like the limitation that we put on ourselves is the only thing that's going to stop us. And so I kind of would say nobody should be limiting themselves in hip hop. If you 60, 70, whatever, you still want to rap, go ahead and rap.
Go ahead and go for it.
And those young guys who have some criticism about the older people doing it, what they should be looking at is, hey, these guys are paving a way for you to continue doing what you love to do.
At a later age.
At a later age.
Yep.
So you have a future. You don't have like something where you're like, oh, I got to get out of rap by the time I'm 30. No, you can keep going. Those songs that you got that people like, people are still going to like that 10, 20, 30 years from now.
You think everybody's still ain't lining up to see Snoop Dogg? You crazy.
100%.
You're fucking nuts.
100%.
We're going to see Snoop Dogg.
Hey, Decay.
Hold on. One thing.
Go ahead.
I just want to point out, just like Pusha T said, it don't matter even if you gay and you're doing rap. Nobody cares the Young M.A. is Young M.A. All we care about is that she put out dope fucking music. She may be a stud, but nobody cares at the end of the day. Shorty's still dope. She's still talking her shit.
And like Chris L said, studs can be fathers.
Yeah, man, we fathers.
Studs can be
Nice
fathers.
way to bring it back.
All stud lives matter.
Hey,
Stud lives matter, bro.
That's a
Decay,
callback, ladies and gentlemen.
who is that nigga that we seen at the Blue Note Superfly? What was it?
Blowfly, right?
Blowfly.
It was
Blowfly.
I think it was Blowfly.
Blowfly.
Listen, this nigga was
I would
like,
say it wasn't it was Blowfly.
how old was he?
Oh, his
Still
Wait a
doing
minute,
it.
though. He have been, but Blowfly, that was his thing though, of him being like an old ass rapper still doing it though.
freak.
Yeah, for sure.
That dude was man.
So if Blowfly
Freaky
can still
stuff.
do it.
Anybody,
Y'all niggas can do it.
Shit, Sharky ass was old as fuck doing it back in the day.
Yeah.
He was old as shit.
I think ODB shouted out Blowfly on Return to 36 Chambers.
Yeah.
He like songs written by Blowfly.
Yeah. And shout out to ODB's son, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing this thing. Shout out to fucking what's his name, son? God damn, I just
Chris
seen
Rivers?
this shit.
Big Puns River.
No, it was
you say
somebody
Ghostface
else.
Killer?
Mystical.
Mystical
got a
Mystical
son.
Shorty rap just like
He
him.
do,
He's
bro.
cool. I can't even
That
talk
shit
shit.
crazy.
Shorty's
His
nice.
shit fire. His shit fire.
I
Shorty is
gotta check
nice.
Mystical out.
Yes, sir. But on that
Mystical
note,
son is dope, bro.
What's
You
his
gotta
name?
check him out. Shorty is fly.
He got all the style of
Spiritual.
he do.
Without the great charge.
His daddy name's Mystical.
Without the great charge.
Without the great charge.
Wizard.
and on that note, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break.
We'll be
Y'all
right-
stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Give me a bump, dog.
Yo, this is Decay the Llama of Filthy Records. You're now in tune with the Astonishingly Odd Podcast.
I'm the believer, yeah, receiver of all that ain't good. Wide eye full of hope and shit. Can't escape a hood mentality that's grabbing me. Kinda funny, actually. Folks are supposed to have my back, switch to stab it automatically. Like a hater's in the nature. We wasn't even making real paper. They trying to pull off capers. Heard whispering and tear me down clowns in the circus. Can't build, so we let it burn turn. Like, what's the purpose of walking straight and narrow with these crabs in the barrel? Niggas must not know they semi-pro Will Ferrell. Always getting mad when you let them know so. They too slow to keep up in my lane.
Welcome back to the Astonishingly Odd Podcast. And now for the topic segment. You did.
Let's get into
Listen,
it, brother.
we've been discussing Friday. You know what I'm saying? But we never got into it. You know what I'm saying? So now let's get into it. Guess what?
What?
Last week we was number 1 in the NFC North, right?
Yeah.
Kings of the North.
Now,
Where the fuck
Kings
are
of the
we
North.
now?
Took over the East.
we are number 1 in the NFC East, period. No,
Let's
the NFC,
go.
period.
The
took over
NFC
the South.
Pray
period.
for times like this to rhyme like that and type of what?
Now,
What?
high
It's egregious?
speed. High
What?
speed.
That's
no,
Philly.
high speed.
Well, we beat Philly.
I'm
I
gonna
can't.
tell you what's egregious. Because last week, when we was talking about us going into Philadelphia, you said you got all the faith in the world, but you didn't think that we was gonna come away with this win.
And I did.
You did.
You
I
just
did.
What
Y'all
you
want me to backtrack? Y'all want me to be pussy about it? Huh?
No.
I mean, you gotta speak about it, dog.
I spoke on it because these men are the back-to-back champs. So my whole thing was these boys sent us on a, not these boys, the
They
Bears.
not back to back.
They just
Not
won
back-to-back.
last year. The
They
last year
won
Super
2
Bowl.
years though, like
2
yeah,
years,
two,
okay.
2 out of
Not
3.
back to
they-
2 out of 3. Okay, my whole thing was that they sent us on a roller coaster ride. Every time we play a team that we like, damn, what are we doing? What's going on? And the whole time I'm in there yelling, throwing my phone. The neighbors are coming downstairs. Are you okay? Because I'm screaming and hollering at the TV because of the way these men are playing. So then when I was like, yo, we going against the Eagles, I don't have time for this roller coaster ride and this heart attack. Let's all be honest. Who was ready for a roller coaster ride? We did not get a roller coaster ride.
No,
What
we
did we
did not.
get? A good game. A good
A good
solid
old fashioned
game.
ass kicking, brother.
A good solid game.
You can speak for the rest of the podcast. I didn't say nothing about no roller coaster ride. I said 3 in a motherfucking row.
Yes.
He did.
All
Yeah,
right,
Jay
all right.
Hayes in a row.
Jay said 3 in a row. Hayes was right. I hope he put it on his parlay, which he did.
Man, I hope he did too.
Yeah, I
Which
do
he
hope you
didn't,
did, bro.
since he had so much motherfucking faith.
Nah,
Which he didn't. He
the
didn't make
thing
no
is,
bets.
What also what we discussed
Fuck
last
yourself. We
week.
do it better.
Also, what we discussed last week was the Bears' run defense, right?
Yeah,
Well,
how,
guess
how
what?
it might not have been nothing.
We didn't have that problem
Not at all.
against the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? And which we probably should have because it's Saquon Barkley. But he
Saquon
hasn't
like
been
trash,
having the
dog.
season that he's had last year.
Saquon has fucked up my fantasy league, period, right now, bro. Like dead, dog.
You know,
Like,
I told my best
Till
friend,
it's
I said it's certain niggas.
Then it's
I
bear
feel
down.
like it's certain niggas I feel like
Can't
get in
play
the
with us.
way
I'm
once
not
they
going.
get that ring.
I'm not going.
Niggas just lax.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Saquon
but
Barkley
we
had
went there.
56 yards last week.
We went to Philly.
56 yards,
56
bro.
yards. You know how many the Bears had?
200 and
Oh,
what?
my God.
157,000.
About 300.
Hey, two niggas ran for 100
over
plus.
100. 2 running backs over
So
100.
we had 700,000 yards.
First time since Matt Suey and
Peyton
Walter
Manning.
Payton did
Walter
in 85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Five Bears.
then it's bear down. Boy, we walked y'all down. Boy, this Chicago.
we
boy.
ran through them.
Walk down King.
Look,
Hey, it's a
Everybody-
dope ass documentary on HBO Max right now about the Super Bowl Shuffle. I don't know if y'all
Oh yeah,
seen
yeah, I
it.
seen it. The
Nah, I
show.
So
haven't seen
check it out, bro. Like they literally talking about how the whole song came about, and it was basically it's like 45 minutes. It's an easy watch. It's basically about how nervous they was about making this damn song because they didn't want to look like assholes after they made the video. You know what I'm
And
saying?
now look at them.
Song went gold.
I
Look at
seen
them.
this shit. It was like, yo, Jim McMahon, when you hear him on that shit, like, he's being truthfully who he is.
Bro, Jim and Walter was not originally there. Now, if we go back and actually look at this now, it makes total sense. They were green screened in.
What?
I
Oh,
didn't
wow.
know that
What?
they were green. Jim McMahon and Walter Payton are green screened in.
They didn't want to partake in
Okay.
They
that?
weren't there at the original one. So
Okay.
they're not there with everybody else. They just do that to do their verse, and that was it. That's all you see them on.
Boy, they the
documentary
they
is
was
really
they
good,
was
man.
the
Check it out.
superstars.
It was
I'm
the
the
face.
funky QB.
The
though,
Punky
that's
QB.
the
He said he hated that line too. He said the only reason why they say that about it is because he got a bad haircut. I'm the Punky QB.
You know, that's big man.
Hey,
No, man.
Decay.
Listen, everything that
I'm
y'all
telling
had
you.
to say about the Bears, we've had an easy season. All those excuses that y'all was making, what
Yeah.
can you say now?
Y'all said we had the top. We had the
the
hardest
champs.
one. We had the hardest schedule.
Yep.
Like last year, oh, we was gonna be trash. Schedule's so hard. Blah blah blah. Now we got the easiest schedule. Come on,
Come
man.
on, man.
Can't keep
And
pushing the
I'm
goalposts
not
back.
I'm not rocking with Gilly talking about some just like can they? Hey.
Gilly got his ass out of there
Sir.
too. He got
Get
packed
out of
up.
with that big goof ass hat, sir.
Packed up, bro.
And that Dallas game, I feel like they try to take that from us. Like y'all act like Dallas is a garbage team. They just don't make it to like when it matters. You
Dallas is
know what I'm saying?
good, dog.
They
Beat the
don't. They
Eagles
don't
too,
make
right?
it when it matters.
Dallas beat the Eagles?
Why
Yeah,
are you
they
Yeah.
beat the Eagles.
They beat the Eagles.
And that's how I knew I was gonna beat them. We beat their ass. You know what I'm
Right.
We
saying?
So-
beat the Dallas.
And I knew they
BTA.
internal issues. And guess what? They threw the ball to AJ Brown,
Yeah.
and it didn't matter.
Did not matter, bro, at all.
What he had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had,
Two touchdowns.
and that still didn't
Yes.
matter.
They
Didn't
tried
matter.
the tush push on us.
Oh,
And
we-
guess what
we
happened?
nowhere.
Guess what
Stop
happened?
the
Nowhere.
tush push.
Stop
We
the touch-
stopped
That was
the tush
crazy.
We
push.
didn't just we
Took
didn't
the ball,
took
too.
the
the
That
ball
was
from
good.
there.
And took the ball.
And took the
took
ball.
They did the tush push better than
We
Yeah, we did.
They tried to do it, and we was like, "Nah, give us our ball back." Boy, we ain't going to Chicago, nigga.
Next week we got the Browns and Shador.
No, we have
Green Bay.
no,
Green Bay.
Green Bay. Then,
Green Bay
then
Packers.
Browns.
Then we got the Browns.
Then we got Green Bay again.
Then we got Green Bay again. Yeah.
And I hope they beat
And then I
the
think we got like
Cheeseheads.
Detroit after. I'm not sure. We got
Detroit is our
Or the
last
Rams.
game. We got 49ers.
No, the Niners. Then the
we got
Rams.
the 49ers.
The
Yep.
Niners, then Detroit.
Then
Then
Detroit.
Detroit. Yup.
There's only
Detroit.
5 more games left. Okay.
Detroit is our final game.
Okay.
Detroit
You know what I'm
Lions.
saying?
Sheesh.
So we going into Green Bay next. What?
Yeah, we need to
Are
have
we
a-
going there? Or they come in.
We going now.
We going there?
We going there.
Yeah, we going
Man,
now.
let's beat them at Lambeau.
Yo,
Let's beat them at Lambeau. We did it already, didn't we?
Man,
We
dog.
already like for this year. We 1-0
Yeah,
on
we
their ass
1-0.
for this
Look,
year.
look, we're gonna have to start streaming live for this stuff.
We
man.
could do that. dog.
Let's
Start
get
doing
together on Sunday. Let's record
Yeah,
on
we're
Sunday.
gonna have to start doing that.
Pack
Yeah,
it
we
in.
might have to, man.
That
We might have to.
that might actually help my schedule out a little bit.
Just this Sunday, Chris. Just this
Think
Sunday.
about this. Like, boy, want to put this in my schedule, in my contract.
Fuck no.
Give him this damn
We
contract.
go back. We go to Sundays now.
Fuck no.
I'm not gonna lie. The biggest thing I hated was everybody saw their schedule at the beginning of the season,
And they thought we was
and
not gonna
everybody
do it.
put L's on the teams that they thought were gonna be. Mind you,
They thought we was not
lost
gonna
three
do
games.
Three of them.
The first game we played against the Vikes, we beat ourselves.
We
Yeah,
should have beat
Really
that.
thought that we was not gonna do what
Hey,
we
look,
did
Detroit,
on
I
the
wasn't
schedule.
even tripping off of, though, because I kind of felt that might happen. They got a vengeance against us. We got Ben Johnson, blah, 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 whatever. I kind
we
of
gotta
felt
get
that was
that
going to be
get
one.
back.
No, we going to get that get back.
Oh, we gonna get that.
We gonna get
I'm
that
gonna
get
get
back.
that get back even if I get like
Yeah.
trust me.
We got that against the Vikings.
Out of these last games, man, what are y'all predictions?
The last one, I say, okay. If we can get, here's my thought process.
All
I was
the
just
way.
talking. I was
All the way.
just talking about
All
this to my
the
homie.
way.
If we can get through the Packers,
Yes.
I'm really not worried about the Browns, and then that can take me to the 49ers, and it's a wrap. We get through them, I don't give a fuck what happens.
So the next two.
Yes.
Next two.
The next two takes us to the 49ers, and then from there on, we already in the playoffs, as you ask me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
I
damn
feel
near
like
almost won the division, if you ask me.
If I'm gonna be honest about it, right? I feel like we might split the Green Bay series.
Yeah.
We might split that.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
look,
we'll split the Green Bay.
I need this one, though.
Yes, I need this.
They
one.
can have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one later. I need this one if we
one.
split it.
This one.
Yeah, we might. Well, the next one's at home, man.
Yeah, they can have the one at home. I want the one in Lambeau, and I want the earlier one when these games count, dog.
Yeah.
All of these games that are coming up, these next three games
That's
count
true. That's
really.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I
Too
want that
much,
get
bro.
back with the Detroit Lions for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I think the 49ers.
Let's see.
You
Let's see.
never know how that game could go.
You never
you
know
what I'm saying?
because Purdy could get off, and then maybe he don't. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really like up in the air with me too. Like that's why I have a certain way about that game too. Like I'm not really feeling nervous about that game. Like I was talking to the homie, and he was saying, "Yo, you know, we got to worry about Myles Garrett." I'm like, but that's all we really got to worry about.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. That defense has been showing improving though this year.
No, Myles has been showing improvement.
Yeah, but he's a tough. That's having that motherfucker
Yeah.
on your squad.
Yeah.
Is like having fucking Ray Lewis or
Yeah.
some shit, Brian Urlacher.
I
You know what I'm
think
saying?
he's on the way to breaking the record, ain't he?
Yeah.
The sacks record.
Look, all I know is
Nah.
Loveland is about to make me buy his jersey.
Hey,
One
man.
more game,
Him
I'm
and-
buying a Loveland jersey.
got
So
good
you,
tight
so you
ends.
ready to get rid of Cole?
No,
What? No, I ain't
we
getting
need
rid
to
of
keep both
nobody.
of them. We need to
You
keep
need
both
to
of them.
send
Listen, man, I'm telling y'all, look, we got a young team, and I'm thinking DJ might be out of here in a second, and Cole might be right out the door with him soon.
I
As if
mean,
Luther Burns keep looking like this, and Loveland keep making touchdowns, and Cole's nowhere to be found.
I'm just saying, one more game and Loveland, I'm buying a jersey, bro.
I don't know. I just feel
I'm
like
buying a
it's
jersey.
different. It's different. Like you can't take a nigga that's at the 3 slot position and then just make him a fucking 1 or a 2 and expect him to do the same thing.
This is in time, bro, because Rome is already the one. Rome is the
2,
one.
but he's technically the 2.
But Rome is the one.
Well,
He's
can
our
we-
number
can-
one receiver
That's
Can
just
we
who he's
sit right
throwing
now?
to.
on our team.
Can somebody sit right as? Is this right? Eli, was it right? Right was pissing me.
Oh, Nashawn?
Nation.
Nashawn.
He
Right.
pissed me off every game, young man. I don't know what you be doing. Why you holding niggas, touching them?
He took
This
the
is
ball
not-
away, though.
he makes up
He
for
took
it.
the
He-
ball away, though.
Bro, he held that man, looked over his shoulder, waited till bro got past, pushed him the other way. Nigga, what is you doing?
He makes up for it
Nashawn
though.
ended the game for us last week.
He be getting all the interceptions.
All the interceptions.
All the
Like,
interceptions
I don't
are
know,
him.
bro.
Yeah,
Right.
Ain't no Nation
Right,
right,
got-
slander.
right on.
Nashawn is always coming up.
bro.
Real quick, let me ask
He
you.
on thin ice with me. I'm not gonna
What you
lie.
got,
to y'all,
Jay?
Out
man.
of all the games we done played this season,
Out of all the games we done played.
out of all the games we done played,
Yeah.
how he's been developing.
Yeah, he
Okay.
developed nicely.
Caleb's been developed.
Caleb's.
How do y'all feel about, and I'm talking about this game specifically against the Eagles, how do y'all feel about Caleb's efficiency?
How do we
this
feel about
game?
Caleb's efficiency this game?
This game.
Caleb's
Versus all the
Caleb's
other games.
efficiency this game
Was
is
bad.
showing that he
It was bad this game, but it also wasn't needed.
No. I
He
cannot.
was like 50%. Like he was like 50% completion this game.
He's getting more comfortable with his running.
I think he
One.
understood what I said.
I might have. You said it's efficiency. If we talk about efficiency, him being 50% throwing is not efficient.
Listen to what I'm saying though.
But
his decision, his decision,
His decision making.
I can give that it was better.
making efficiency.
So yeah, that's different then. Yes.
He dumping the
Yes.
short passes.
That's
He not
different.
throwing them wild.
Right,
That's
he
different.
threw away
No,
a
I
lot
like
of
that. He
passes
has.
where
He
I was like,
definitely
good
threw some
job,
balls
good
away
job
that I
for throwing
thought
that
that he
away.
should
He's
have.
getting
His
smarter.
running.
He's developing
Yeah.
a lot
His
better.
running is
He's
so much
looking.
better.
He's looking
Speed.
good.
That's
5 games ago,
that's
that running was pissing me off.
That's
'Cause it
exactly what
wasn't
I was
good.
gonna say. Is like his last year we would see him where it's
Not
like-
even last year, like 4 to 5
The-
games ago, it was
But
like it was
earlier
some
this
slots
season.
he could have made that he wasn't making, and we all was like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck?"
he
is this
decided
going?
to
throwing it.
run and like I'm gonna get this first down. You know what I'm saying? They said
yeah.
he ran for 20 miles per hour on
Yeah,
one of those
on one
runs.
of those runs, yeah, it was crazy. So
Now-
I'm saying, like, I think though, with as much running as we did, I was talking to my homie before the podcast. Shouts out to Adam, he lived across the street from me, and nigga, we was talking, and fam was like, "Yo, I think it's great that we running the ball like 40, 50 times a game."
Yeah.
He was like,
We
"I
gotta
think
mix
that
it up.
we
We
need
have
that
to.
more than Caleb running around here trying to throw the ball 50 times a
that's-
game."
We gotta have everything in our
Bro.
pocket though. We gotta
Like,
have
but
a mix.
But that's
Bang
Ben
it
Johnson's
on.
style.
Yeah, just
anyway.
mix
But
it
it ain't
everything
been
up.
it ain't been that way really until like I
Nah,
seen it
for
for
sure,
real
for
this
sure.
game. Like we
Yeah.
need to run the ball
We
more than
looked at
Caleb's
real
throwing the
good
ball.
this
They've
game.
tried.
And
it.
they've been trying, yeah.
They've
We
tried.
looked real
They've
good.
tried
Somehow.
every game because that's how Ben Johnson's offense is facilitated. You know what I'm saying?
Ozzy Trapillo though, that's
And
another good thing.
When they
I mean,
do
Ozzy
little trick
Trapillo
plays,
Yeah.
I'm loving the trick plays.
Yeah.
playing left tackle, bro.
Keeping them guessing.
I mean, he's been keeping Caleb clean, bro.
Yeah.
And when they do the switch
And
out
he's
with
a rookie.
Swift,
You know what I'm saying?
Swift
when they do
and
the
Manum
joint where they
guy.
snatch out Manum guy for Swift, wow.
Yeah.
They don't know
I
what to
mean,
do.
yeah,
They
you
don't know
saying
what to do.
We was
when
over
they
there
do that.
looking like the Detroit Lions over there
Man.
with
I
they
like
with
how they was fucking them up with just, you know, we gonna run this way and then we gonna throw them off with it.
and they was going down the middle with a lot
Yes.
of that shit. I'm like,
Yes.
damn.
It was a lot of play action and a lot of
Yeah.
misdirection.
We finally
That was
got
the
it.
play.
Misdirection.
And
was
they tapped
necessary.
they tapped into like how predictable the Eagles' offense is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Very
But
much
did
so.
you see how bad Darnell Wright was making Jalen Carter look? Like, and everybody who's met Chicago was pissed off that we got Darnell Wright and we didn't get Carter. He made that boy look like ass, dog.
Yeah.
Like he was. I'm talking about he was pancaking fam, dog. Like you're not supposed to, as a defensive tackle in his type of like prestige, you are not supposed to be getting pancaked, dog. Like.
Yeah, you're not. You're not.
Like
Not at
straight
all.
to the ground, dog. Like you
Not
can't.
at
Like,
all.
and then I saw him trying to get up. He pushed his ass back down. He's like, "Yeah, you ain't going nowhere." I'm like, "Yeah, he got it."
Hold on. Who got their head basketball off
That
the
was
turf?
Darnell. That was right. I mean, not right. Carter.
Hey, when that man tried to touch him, he just
That was Darnell right on Carter, bro.
You gotta go home and explain this to your kids.
Like I'm starting to watch those type of battles now when it comes to this.
Yeah.
Like
Yo, new
looking at that, bro, it's crazy when you start to see. Okay, where's like I'm gonna be looking to see where Micah Parsons is and how they react to that. The game against Green Bay.
Yeah,
you know
we
what I'm
gonna
saying?
see.
Like I want to
We gonna
see
see.
what they're gonna do. Is Ozzy Trapillo gonna be there? Is Darnell Wright gonna be able to take care of that? You know what I'm saying? How was the inside gonna look if they move
Right.
him inside?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, are they gonna be able to take care of Micah Parsons on that line? They've been doing
Yeah.
a good job though with all
Yes.
the other players.
Yes.
Same way I felt about when I told this nigga we was gonna smoke the Eagles.
Yeah.
It's the same way I feel about. Well, I'm a little optimistic with you when you
This
said,
nigga's
like,
optimistic,
yo,
man.
I think we can get one out of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going 2 out of 3.
2 out of 2.
3.
I'm going 2 out of 2.
We know
Yeah,
I'm not
twice,
2 out of 3 next game.
I'm
That's all I
saying
want.
we gonna beat
Yeah.
the
2 out of 3
sure.
next games. I want 2 out of 3 next games.
Yeah,
No
I feel the
bullshit.
same. I feel the same.
Yeah, we get 2 out of 3. We in a good position.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
We're in a very good position.
Very good
Okay, you a Bears fan?
I love the Bears, man. I'm listening to all this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I agree.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like everybody
bullshit.
saying all the right shit. Like, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Bro, we like some fake Bears pundits, especially now that Hayes be around. Like we just some fake Bears pundits. Like we be at every game and shit. Like I mean, we do
we
know
know
what we
stats
talking
and
about.
shit.
Yeah,
dog.
because I seen you come in with that hat, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, you know, he's still got
Look,
some
man,
nerve.
look, hey man, stall him out. Stall him out.
Stall him out.
Damn, stole him out, man. You got gas, bro.
I got a red socks hat in the day. I got a socks hat in the damn
You got
closet.
gas, bro.
I just I
Chicago, nigga.
I haven't got around to get my Bears hat. That's all. But you know me, I always stay in a socks hat. Like I've always wear socks hats.
Hey,
I
ain't got no. I don't like NFL hats for real.
Look. I already looked at my Bears jacket. You already know it's blacked out. It ain't gonna be orange and blue. It's blacked out.
And
you know me.
The socks just got a logo that's like
It's classic.
fucking
It's
NWA
classic.
used to wear the socks hat.
They
You know what I'm
you
saying?
have West about that too.
Yeah, this is the best logo for me. Like,
Dr. Dre still running around with a socks hat on. Even Ice Cube. Come on.
But I will say your Bears hat looks dope. Like it's hard for me to like wear a Bears hat because I haven't found one that I like.
Yeah,
but like that joint. Yeah,
I
that's a
need
fire
the Lovey
joint
Smith one. With the B, the
man.
old school joint, remember the B?
Yeah,
I need the Lovey Smith one now. Like I can't find it no more. I wonder if they got it somewhere.
I tried to buy the captain hat they made like that. That joint like $80. I was like, I'm not paying $80 for a fitting or for a snapback. I'm not paying $8 for those snapbacks.
I do want to say, yo, Gilly the Kid, Gilly the King, whatever you going to buy right now, you and NLE Chopper, y'all got to figure that shit out.
Hey, they got to figure shit out. It's bear down, boy. Walk them down.
Nigga, you was doing all that dancing.
All that dancing.
He thought it was gonna be candy.
He did.
He thought it was gonna be candy.
He thought it was gonna be sweet, Hayes. No.
I hated that shit.
He
No.
For what?
Hey, he couldn't even get right for Tootie.
Nah, he said he couldn't get right
He
for
couldn't get right for
Tootie.
Tootie. Hey, you know how fine she is. Come on, man. Hey, get it together.
Not to mention Dallas whooped that ass. The
Week
They
before,
did.
what?
Dallas
You got
did
whooped by
whoop
the
that
while
ass.
you get.
Yeah, man. So he ain't game
Why
for
you
a
get-
minute.
And Dallas creeping up, man. Dallas definitely creeping up. That's my girl team, you know what I'm saying? So
What?
Like Dallas.
Yeah, she a
Damn,
Dallas fan.
Baby
I
girl.
told you, she from Virginia.
Baby
so
girl.
I
Team.
love you, man. But damn, you gotta
Yeah,
be better than the Cowboys.
She did say the way that the Bears is playing and make her want to buy a jersey.
Nah, stay over there
Yeah,
with the
listen.
Lebutica.
Nah,
Stay
but
over there
she
with the
from
Lebutica.
I don't blame niggas that
She
from a
ain't got
place
no,
that don't have a
team.
team. You
Yeah.
can pick and choose.
She don't have a team?
No,
No,
they
she
ain't got
don't.
nothing.
Damn,
in
They got the
between.
Commanders.
Stop it,
That's-
Slime.
Washington.
That's across the
That's
way, though.
DMV.
But
Stop
they
it,
don't
Slime.
fuck. A lot of the motherfuckers don't fuck with them because they ownership been racist for a long time.
Okay.
You know what
Ben,
I'm saying?
always, forever.
Well, that's a lot of the NFL actually.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about Shador Sanders, but not to discredit him. He lost his last game.
Yeah,
you know
but
what
he
I'm
won
saying?
his
So
first one. That was
he
the
won
first time in
one.
how many years? 30 years?
He won and won, but I just want to highlight him and credit him because the reporters tried to throw him a bogus ass
They
question
did,
in the
yeah.
post game. You know what I'm saying? Talking about his coach. They tried to set him up to talk bad
Yup.
about his coach's play calling.
And especially since how the coach been doing them too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm not gonna point fingers. You want me to point fingers at my coach? No, I'm not doing that. That question rude as fuck."
Yeah.
Good for him.
And it was, you know what I'm saying? But I want to highlight that because the way that y'all been doing that kid, and look at him.
Yep,
He
y'all
gonna
act
do
like
y'all
he
the
ain't
same
like
way.
he's not coaching it.
Like
you know
he
what I'm
ain't
saying?
Deion baby.
Yeah, like
In real
Deion
life.
ain't raised no good kids, man.
Like it's not Deion's son in real life. Like stop playing with them. Stop playing over there with the Sanders.
do you watch any of Colorado's games? Have you watched any of
I
them?
haven't seen any. I just seen the highlights.
Yeah.
And like for me, it's like, he's got that winning DNA to him.
Yeah.
He's just
Literally.
that dude.
Literally.
So when he talks and they kind of think that he's a little too arrogant and stuff, it's like, what do you
No.
want? What do you want your guy to be? What do you
Yeah.
want him to be?
What do you want Deion Sanders' child to be that's showing and
100%.
proving?
100%.
That's the crazy.
And that's why I asked you too if you watched
Come
any
on.
of games, because how Deion built those two kids up at Colorado. Like I can't really expect them not to be anything else but confident in themselves and their skills.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Did you see they Thanksgiving?
Yes, and how Shiloh was talking about
Yes.
how his mom does Shador better because he's starting
Yeah.
and Shiloh out the league.
And
That's
then-
your fault though. You shouldn't have punched homie, bro.
But the thing is, in his prayer, he said, "Yo, dear God,
Oh yeah.
I want to make sure you let Shador do good so he could, pull some strings to get me on the Browns."
The Browns. That boy needs a TV show.
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Oh my
I'm gonna tell
goodness,
you,
I'm
it's,
done.
It's two things I
I'm
want to say.
done.
'Cause we just went to the Browns, but I want to go back to the Bears. I want to talk about the Browns right now, but I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like. The nigga Jerry Judy
Oh yeah, how you ran up on
on
him,
the sideline trying to.
trying to son him.
It looked like.
Yeah, I ain't like
did
that.
Did you do that to and you still been garbage?
Yeah, I'm about to say you're not good enough to do that though. To me, like Judy's not good enough to run up on a quarterback and say you should be doing this. And I think that was the sentiment that Shador had too.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're not
The
good
thing
enough
is,
to run up on me.
like, nigga, relax.
Yeah.
This is this nigga's second game of even running the offense.
And we're trash.
Like, come on, dog. What y'all was gonna
As
do
a
with
staff, record label, and a crew, we are terrible.
what y'all was gonna do with the other nigga? Or the other nigga?
The other nigga is trash.
Like, come on, dog. Like, let that boy go in there and play. He won y'all the last game. You ain't had that type of hostility then.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
White man.
It is what it is, man. I really wish the Bulls would do a little bit better so we could talk about the white Bulls some more.
Yeah, man, we ain't been talking about the white Bulls, man.
Like,
Like,
white been balling. We got a white though in there.
yeah, he been balling, but the white boys stopped, and they were kicking ass.
They were. I didn't know if it was sustainable, and I guess now it's showing improving on the court. But did y'all see this shit with in Sacramento?
No.
Oh, with Levine.
Yeah.
And him kicking the other dude out.
So yeah, Zach LaVine. So the nigga said he bought them tickets and shit.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, he said, man, I watched Zach LaVine not guard his man several times before I even said something. Like, nigga, this how you gonna play?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas done bought these tickets. We trying to watch a good game. You not even putting no effort in. And then they end up kicking him out.
Yeah.
So what did he do? Yell at Zach LaVine?
He's right there by the bench.
And he was like, guard your man.
Yeah, so he said that, and then Zach LaVine.
Zach said, like, yeah, like, he said, what did he say?
I
Something crazy.
forgot what he said. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said something crazy to him, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you pay something stupid, bro, and then got him kicked out. And
Yeah.
dude went on the internet and was like, I'm not even from Sacramento, nigga. I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I'm from Brooklyn, nigga.
That's what we do.
but he said, man, Sacramento got some of the greatest fans, and you gonna put this fucking effort. You know what I'm saying? Like. And you know what? I agree with the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We done seen it over here.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine, the type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? The coach I remember vividly, the coach had Billy Donovan pulled this nigga.
Yeah.
Because he was playing like shit.
Well, that's, we know.
And the nigga said, why would you pull me like a guy like me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get hot at some point.
But
no.
Like, nah,
absolutely
nigga.
not, dog.
You off the press, bitch.
Like,
Yeah.
nigga,
I get hot at some point.
you don't deserve to be
get hot
on
at
the
some point.
floor.
No. Not
We invested in him
one
like he
bit.
was a
this?
star player. So
What
yeah,
is you doing,
we need
son?
you hot off the damn
If
grill.
you gonna get hot at some point, you should have warmed up at the beginning.
He was never going to be warm, though, Speed.
I
That's
thought it was
the
the whole
problem.
point. Warm ups. That's why they call it warm ups. Stupid.
Who was I having this
Fuck outta
conversation
here.
with? Because I feel like the same way with Zach LaVine, right? No team is gonna go anywhere with Zach LaVine being your number one. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen.
That's why they pair him up
And
with
I was
DeRozan
having a
every time.
conversation about Trae Young the same way because no team is going to go and win a championship with Trae Young as their number one.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
Not gonna
Do we
happen.
want to talk about Klay Thompson getting into it with John Morant?
Bro, like, I mean,
What's their beef about?
I think Clay handled that like real classy. You know,
He did.
But you know, at the end of the day, it's stats, it's accolades, it's all those kinds of things. Like
Yeah,
some
but at
people
least he
can't-
has them. Like,
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
don't have them
Exactly.
for you to
Jay's
be
just
talking
a
so
mouth.
Can
crazy.
John Morant
True,
stop
true.
doing nigga shit? That's all I want.
I can't wait
I
till
don't
he comes to
even
the
think
Bulls.
he doing nigga shit.
I can't wait till he on the Bulls, man. When we
Can't
get John
stop doing
Morant,
young nigga shit.
I think this-
he keep doing young nigga
he's
shit.
coming, bro.
No.
He keeps
He's gonna be
doing
a
young
wild.
nigga
He's gonna
shit.
have a YN on the Bulls. A YN
listen.
from the suburbs.
No,
on
I'd
that.
I do
With
not
the white-
need him here.
with the white
He can't
Bulls.
come in.
Right.
White
With the
Bulls.
white Bulls.
What-
You gonna have all them wearing shiesties, bro.
No,
Straight up.
that nigga don't need to be here.
He don't
bro.
need to be here.
I can't wait.
This is not a city he need to be in.
Hey,
Not the city.
How do y'all feel about Tyreek Hill?
How do we feel about Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill. I think that Tyreek Hill's ready to come to Chicago too.
Tweet, nigga.
Caleb.
The nigga see the tweet.
Tyreek
Yeah,
Hill's
yeah.
coming to Chicago, G.
Come on, man.
Tell y'all, man. Right after knee is done, he gonna be here.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
We don't need him.
Nah,
I know we
I'm
don't,
good.
but what if he says I'll come here for a discount to win some games and shit on niggas?
He didn't fucking stay in at the Chiefs for a discount. That nigga don't seem like a discount nigga for
I
me.
think he understands now.
We good.
I think he understands.
Yeah, because the nigga would spend his time in Miami and was like, and watching them niggas still win championships.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? This team's about to win.
You know what?
Caleb.
I don't like a nigga like that because he thought he was the reason. You know what I'm saying? And then you got gracefully humbled.
He is an AB ass nigga, but I still take him on my team. I still think that with Caleb,
I mean, he's not a bad option, but how many deep balls is I know, nigga. But I ain't find no other way to do it.
You don't have a permission slip to be in, nigga.
You don't have a mic.
But you got a mic, you got a permission slip.
Y'all can imagine what he said. Y'all can imagine.
That was quick as hell too. That was almost scripted.
How many?
I knew it was gonna happen, but there's no other way to say it.
I'm about to walk off
passes. How many deep passes is he gonna catch?
Yeah. But Caleb has he throws everybody knows Caleb got a
cannon.
Stop it, John. Come on, man.
See,
You can't talk about anything.
last time. This is why
This
I
is
left
what
last
happens,
time.
dog.
You niggas is immature
He got
as
his
fuck.
arm. He has
man.
an arm. Okay,
You're
fine.
immature as fuck. And Hayes, you don't make it no better with your black ass, nigga. 290 ass.
Yeah,
nigga.
so look, Caleb could throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? But he don't really be. He'll throw them occasionally. We don't need him.
What would he throw?
What?
He'll throw a long pass.
Okay.
He'll
Hayes.
throw.
Okay.
He will throw a long pass.
A long pass.
Occasionally,
Gotcha.
Yo.
when Ben Johnson has done enough of the running for a play action to be called for that to be available.
They said that Ben Johnson ran 19 straight run plays or 11 straight run plays in a row or something like that and didn't even know it. He said I didn't even know it. He's like, I didn't know it until like they told me at the end of the game that like we ran like and for them not to catch that is crazy to me. Like this man is like
They mix
this
it up
man
so
is playing
much.
Madden with you niggas right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna run it. Oop, go.
We keep bringing it right back to the Bears. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ben Johnson because nigga took his shirt off so
And they got the
motherfuckers could eat.
winner circle.
Hey,
They
stop
got
playing with that man.
the winner
Turn
circle,
down.
bro.
Hot
Hey,
dogs
you in the motherfucking
tomorrow.
locker room. Man.
And they said it too. They asked Caleb too. They was like, Caleb, do you think he's gonna take his shirt off for everybody to get free hot dogs like Wiener Circle? He's like, I wouldn't suggest that he do it, but if he does it, that'd be great. And the first thing he did when he got back there was took his damn
Took that
shirt
motherfucker
off, bro.
and was chanting and hollering. Hey, I ain't got nothing bad to say about him because I ain't never seen no folks do that in Chicago.
One last
in
bad
forever.
thing that's on some hip hop shit. Shouts out to Ninth Wonder. I saw a picture of him at the
Yeah.
game.
Right.
All
Right.
Bears attire on,
Right.
y'all. So shouts out to Ninth for that,
Nice
bro.
Wonder was there in full. What is
Full
how do you say-
regalia, bro.
How you say it again?
Full regalia.
I will never get that word right, but yeah.
He was
Full
there, bro. I
One
love it.
dry.
I love it.
Hey, Chris is the only reason I know that word. As cultured as I am, as my vocabulary is extensive as it is, regalia is not in my damn vocabulary.
Egregious.
What?
That's another word that I learned from Chris.
Which one? Egregious?
Egregious.
Yeah, egregious is one that I use a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
I use that a lot
Yeah.
too.
Because things are
Egregious.
really egregious sometimes, especially around here.
Yeah, that's what
Hey, man, can we get into some music though, bro?
What music is on your heart right now?
I don't even really have music that's on my heart, but I mean, I don't know if I want to wait for this to talk about this. But have y'all seen them niggas, man, that look like Prince and Rick James?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's that new
It's
music
fire
right
as
there.
shit,
I
dog.
live a rich nigga lifestyle.
Leon sucks or something like that. Leon something like Leon Smith sucks or something. His name's like that. And then Dwayne, hey Dwayne or something
Leon
like that.
and Dwayne.
Leon
That's
and
what they
Dwayne,
called?
bro, and they are dressed in like
Full,
Morris
like,
Day,
Rick James
Rick
attire.
Rick
Yeah,
James
yeah, that's
attire,
the best
and
way to
like
call
the
it.
music is
I
phenomenal,
live a rich
bro.
nigga lifestyle.
I live a rich nigga lifestyle is crazy. Like, bro, like when one is singing, the other one is getting like hairspray sprayed onto him.
And forehead
getting
wipe.
getting forehead wiped down and dabbed. Like
By
these
two
dudes
baddies.
some real like funk rock star type shit, bro. I just had to I don't know if y'all seen that, but if y'all get a chance, please check this shit out because it's amazing.
Leon
bro.
Knight sucks.
Leon what?
Leon Knight.
Leon Knight sucks. That's his name.
That's
Leon
his
Knight
IG.
sucks. He's
Yeah.
raw. He's raw, bro. Him and Hey Dwayne.
They out there with the piano guitar.
They got
John
they got
and
an on the radar.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Well, while you're at it, Fabio Jackson says he's the real Michael Jackson.
Get this, pack
Shut
this
the
nigga
fuck
up, dog.
up, bro.
I never
Why would
heard
you
of
bring
him.
that nigga name
Did you
up,
see
man?
how this nigga was looking at the trailer though? He was sitting there like this, like he was looking at himself,
Like-
being portrayed in the wrong way.
Yeah,
Like, bro, you are white from Britain.
he's got mental problems. You saw he was saying that Michael Jackson ain't black.
He said that Michael Jackson's mom is Japanese and Spanish or something like that.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh my mama,
He
you
was
said that.
arguing with this
tard.
young lady
You are
that
a
Michael
tard.
Jackson was not black.
Bro, this man made $15 million from making his face look like Michael Jackson, and now he's out here looking at this Michael Jackson trailer where the kid that's
Michael
playing
Jackson's
Michael
nephew.
Jackson is his nephew.
Yeah.
And looking at him like, oh my God. I saw him. Do y'all know who Trap Jackson is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Trap
They was
Jackson
getting
and
into
him.
it, right?
Huh?
They was getting into it?
No, they were on a live together going back and forth about what they thought wasn't like original for the video. Like, I mean for the movie. Like this nigga Fabio was like, yeah, you know, when he did the moonwalk, he had like a like the baseball glove strap on the bottom of it. He didn't have the I'm like, bro, get out of here, man. Like,
Michael Jackson moonwalk comes from a blues singer?
yeah, black dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's a blues singer though. And he was singing and he would do the dance moves and Mike was like, damn, I need that. And Mike took it and ran with it like he's supposed to because of the black man influencing American culture and American music like we always have with country, with rock. Because if you think rock and roll came from a white man,
You mistaken.
you're highly mistaken. It's a big old black woman. Big old black
Yeah, she
juicy
did all of
woman.
that shit too.
Big
did all of
mama,
it.
if you want to call her. Playing
On
that
the
guitar.
guitar, yep.
Loud as hell. Getting greasy with it. Up there sweating and making it happen. Boy, probably cooked cornbread before she got to the motherfucking show.
And now that you
And make
talk
sure all them kids ate.
Now that you talk
Talk
about that
about-
speed, I do want to highlight. There's a nigga on YouTube. I mean, y'all probably don't know him, but I know him. He's pretty popular. He goes by the name of Stevie Knight. He's a reactor channel. And if y'all think
You lost me as soon as you said reactor.
if y'all think that my Sinners take was bad, even though I gave it a 9.5 out of 10, this nigga reviewed it way less than that. And on top of that, he said, y'all got this beautiful white woman that's supposed
She's
to be
not white!
that's supposed to be depicted as this, you know what I'm saying?
She's not white.
And then for
My grandmama look like that. My grandma ain't white.
but look, he said
Stupid bitch.
and then to be the fucking heroine for the black side, you got this big old ugly black woman.
Oh,
Oh, whoa. I know he ain't talking about who I think he talking about.
Wow,
I know
bro.
he ain't talking about baby girl from no what is it? No love
Country, whatever.
no the country no love law.
Oh no, I know.
No
you're
country.
talking about.
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country.
Yeah.
I know he's talking about her. I know he's talking about her.
Man.
I know he's talking about her called some big ugly nothing.
I would take her
But
down.
oh my, boy, I will
Take her
fold.
down.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this: when it comes to that young lady right there, if you see me, I will fold like a broken. How do I say it? I would fold
Like a
like a
lawn
broken
chair.
arm. No, not a lawn chair. I would fold like a broken ironing board. You ever seen a broken ironing board? You pick it up in it. You pick it up in it. I would fold like that under that young lady, sir, immediately. On my mama, boy, you see how big and chocolate she is, man. Hey, if you don't like it, I love it. I love all of it, boy. Every crease and crevice in that big
her
old
name
bitch.
is
Stop playing with
Wunmi
me, boy.
Mosaku.
I couldn't curse.
Don't play with that young lady like that. Big,
Here,
hey,
here.
baby girl got the big mama arms, that big mama spirit, and I already know what's up underneath that moo. Stop it, slime.
Hey.
Stop it, slime.
Can we talk about some Jill Scott while we?
Hey,
Man,
Yo.
The
talk about it.
whole room folding if Jill Scott come in this motherfucker.
God
Yo,
damn.
shit.
Did y'all,
Let her
hold
sing
on.
to you,
Did
too.
y'all see what she did with that microphone?
Oh,
Sir.
my man.
I don't give a damn about that microphone. Have you seen that body yaddy yaddy?
Yeah.
Have you heard that voice? How she talk? How she speak?
Take old bitties.
Hey, boy, the big old bitties, the big old booty, the no waist and all. Hey, stop
There's
it,
no
slime. Hey, boy, I don't care how you don't like a big girl, Jill Scott, or Big Mama walk in the room for that No Love Country. Hey, when she got naked and No Love Country, boy, I was in that motherfucker like, let me turn off a light, let me get some lotion. Hey, that was porn. That was porn to me when that lady got naked and No Love. Boy, hey, stop it. I rewinded every scene her big black ass was in. Stop it. That was a whole lot of Hershey chocolate.
Yeah. Wait, so she was in Sinners?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
That's the one that took her down.
I just saw that. Big Mama. Big Mama.
So he had the nerve to say some shit like that. I'm like, come on, man.
Hey,
she was decent.
What is you talking
decent
about?
Ain't the word, boy. She is gorgeous. Hey, you gotta be 250, fuck with me 300. I'm coming.
Nah, I do want Javy to.
That's a playground right there.
I do want Javy to talk about this next because you are
a resident Mexican dude.
You are half Mexican.
Yeah, you half Mexican, so you can talk about
that.
Yeah, talk about it half.
But at least half of you can talk about it. We can't talk about it like that. Like that's not
so
our business.
let me tell y'all what's going on in Mexico. President Claudia Sheinbaum, I think that's how you say her name is. Mexico elected their first female woman president last year. She's been doing good by my standards, but apparently there was an incident where there was a dude, like a mayor in another city, who was starting to come up. He was going to be like her political rival. And the cartel was like fucking with the city and shit. So he kept writing to her, to the government, like, yo, the cartel's over here. They're fucking with me. They're coming after me. Please send some reinforcements. I need backup. Yeah. It's getting pretty fucked up over here. And he kept like writing, and he kept making a big deal, like, yo, I need someone to send some people over here.
Yeah.
The cartel's out to get me.
And she's not responding?
She didn't respond. The cartel ended up getting them. People blew up. They got mad. They're like,
they
what the
killed
fuck?
Him?
The cartel got him. Yeah, the cartel ended up getting him.
Did the cartel get to who they was trying to get to? Hold on. Is that a serious question?
Without any help.
Is that a serious question?
So the public right now is up in arms and shit. They're like, get her out.
Get her out for what?
She should have helped him.
Yeah, she should have helped the dude.
They felt mayor. They feel like it was political. Like, oh, that was my rival. Go ahead, take care of that. So they're tired of the cartel right now in Mexico and shit. So everybody's like protesting, and they're actually like going into the government palace, the building. They're looting and shit.
Yeah,
they're
they like beating people up. Like I seen something where like in Mexico where they was beating up people and shit. Like they was fighting like the
police.
The police and shit.
Yeah. It's getting pretty ugly.
So hold on. How would this turn into her problem when this was hit before she got there?
Because she's the president, though.
Time out, Jack. Before she got there, way before she got there, because we've been seeing the cartel do what the fuck they wanted for like the last 20 years.
Well, somebody
and this woman
stop.
ain't nothing but like 30.
Somebody got to do it.
Hold on, Jack. Because when Jefe's son got snatched up, they sent that motherfucker up, boy. Fighting the army, boy. Yeah. So you telling me you want this lady to send the army to get this man, but they will fight the army. So you want me to cause an entire war with the cartel, which we've all known.
They had to do that. They said he sent several letters.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
You could just pull that in. All right, bet we come up over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't think that would have brought it to her doorstep?
What then?
It would be a lot different if they bring it to her doorstep.
They snatched up Jefe's son, and what did they do? They sent that city. About that boy.
And guess what?
In 15 minutes,
they
shut that city down and had to get that nigga back.
Yeah, and they snatched up Jefe, and what happened?
Jefe still snatched. But you know what had to happen? The United States had to intervene and come get him and take him out of there. So unless the United States are going to come and help her intervene, which we know what this cracker ain't gonna do with his orange ass.
Oh, he's ready.
There's nothing we can do.
Nigga, that nigga's ready to rock and roll.
But they're not gonna stop there. They're not gonna stop with just taking care of the cartel.
They're gonna go a lot deeper than the cartel, dog.
That's why they don't want their help, because they know how the U.S.
United
operates.
States works.
Yeah, so.
But that's what I'm saying. She don't have the help that she needs from the outside governments, because going against the cartel is a full war.
You don't think that that's her political rival? He trying to take her position.
No,
you don't think that has anything to do with it?
No, I agree with Speed though. I feel like the public is overreacting.
Because we've all seen it for the last 20 years what the cartel can do. You thought it was cool going to get Jefe.
And why they on him though? Why was they on him?
Yeah, because he was probably on some bullshit.
He was trying to get them up out of there. He didn't want all the corruption and stuff that's going on. He trying to get government officials out of there. Y'all got to do deeper than what the the CNN tell you. You got to go a little deeper than what MSB in the MSNBC.
I don't watch any of that. I watch Instagram.
But I'm this nigga.
I don't look at any of that bullshit.
But
look. In world news, it's a little deeper than just somebody writing a letter. Because she has to figure out strategic plans to get him out, his kids out, their family out. It gets deeper than that. Because the cartel don't... When have we... Boy, we from Chicago. When you seen the cartel just come for that nigga? They come get your mama, your auntie, them kids, and some more people. Let's stop playing and act like they ain't who they is.
Especially if you hiding. And it's like, I'm going to make you come out of
hell, they going to make it come out. So let's not act like... If she would have jumped down, she would have put a lot of other people in a position to be in trouble. But at the end of the day, you got to understand, like, that young lady is put in a position that she's in right now, and she got to move strategically. Because when you go to war with the cartel, that's going to war with a whole nother army. Them boys got bulletproof trucks and everything. They got the same guns y'all got.
Yeah,
they got the same rocket launchers and... Come on, man. Stop playing like them boys ain't been doing this a long time. You know how long it took the U.S. government to jump up with the cartel and figure out what they was doing out in the sea? GPS trackers, dropping stuff off in the middle of the ocean and picking them up in speedboats. Y'all niggas ain't still got the same speedboats that the cartel got right now.
Listen, I'm mad that Speed has had the most conversation on this Mexican topic.
He's right, though. He's saying everything I want to say.
When he right, he's right.
Because I can prove it to you. I can see it in the news articles. Because the cartel got submarines and everything. Stupid. Stop playing with them niggas like they ain't really who they is.
Right now, the U.S. government's been bombing the Venezuelan ships.
Stupid. They ain't
and Argentina.
I think their cartel
ain't nothing but a conduit. They're only a conduit. They are not the key part of the problem.
That's so they can get into Colombia, dog. They're fucking with Venezuela. They're fucking with Argentina. So that's an easier way for them to set up so they can fuck with Colombia. Like, that's where he's trying to fuck with. He's really trying to fuck with Colombia.
And if you want to go to war with Colombia like they ain't got what we got, hey, go on.
Look, the United States go to war with Colombia. Man, I'm not fucking worried about Colombia, dog. Let's be 100% real. I understand you, and they have guns and all that. Bro, they will blow Colombia up from the water.
They will.
I am not worried about Colombia at all, dog. That's the last thing I'm worried about. Hey. I'm not worried about any of those countries when it comes to us, and I'm not saying it like that. But bro, they don't even have to go into that country to fuck with them, dog.
Right now, what they're trying to do is they're trying to affect the political climate in Venezuela. That's all they're trying to do. Because right now, the president that's in charge of Venezuela isn't participating with Trump's little talk, so he's trying to change the president of Venezuela. But he's committing war crimes right now because all those ships that they've just blown up, they ain't got no proof that they were involved with any kind of drug trafficking and shit. So eventually the people over here and the rest of the world is witnessing that they're just blowing shit up for no reason.
But they not talking about this shit, and that's the thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as he can control the news and it's not on there, he gonna sit over there in Argentina and fuck shit up until his presidency is over.
And that's what it comes down to. History,
until he takes over Colombia.
History is written by the person that wins
that's
the war.
All he want. All Trump want is the bitches. He's trying to find him another island off of Colombia where he can have some hoes.
He's trying to get another
y'all know this. Look, where's the baddest bitches in Colombia coming from? Venezuela. All the baddest bitches that are in Colombia that's fucking these niggas in Colombia come from Venezuela. Why do you think you want to raid that place?
No, Medellin.
Yes, they're all immigrants from Venezuela, my bro.
I don't know how he knows this.
And I do know this.
I mean, the
just
Medellin
know I
girls,
know.
the Medellin
just know
girls
I know, man. That's all.
Sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
Don't ask no questions.
Well, what's going on?
You know what I'm saying?
The
When I'm right, all right. Just know that.
When you right, you right. What's going on with the Epstein files?
Man, bro, they finally released them, but they have like 2 or 3 months to actually let them go. So they're so busy right now redacting everything in that bitch.
We're gonna skip over the fact that his brother called in and said they're scrubbing all the files.
They are, that's what I'm saying. They're scrubbing all the files. They're not coming out for another 2 hours.
Called in was like, they scrubbing everything. Yep. They sent it over here to this place to get scrubbed and retyped. I say, damn, bro, I don't give a fuck. Hey, if they come get me, they come get me. Yep. He said he didn't care. I'm telling everything.
Scrubbing everything. So, I mean, you're not going to know anybody's name except for him sucking Bubba's dick.
Epstein brother said, hey, I don't care if they come get me.
Ain't that what they said?
I'm surprised that
he sucked Bubba's dick.
This Epstein brother, though. This
Bubba
Epstein
is
brother said,
supposed to be
come get
Bill
me.
Clinton.
Blowing bubbles. He said he was blowing bubbles.
bubbles.
He said, does Putin have that video of Trump blowing bubbles?
Bubba is Clinton.
Bubba's Clinton.
Didn't
supposed.
dude say that was not Clinton? It was
Yeah,
a different
the brother.
Bubba?
Yeah, the
That's
brother ended
brother
up saying
said
it wasn't
different.
Clinton.
It was a
It's
different Bubba.
Allegedly. I
They
think
could
it's-
be trying to, but that's an odd ass picture. Like Trump,
Right, come on,
Bill
man.
Clinton, like
Did you see him grabbing Bill Clinton by the nuts, dog? What are you doing,
That's
bro?
white people shit.
yeah.
And Billy sitting there like
That's white people
this.
Was
shit.
that an
Hey,
AI video?
Hey, ask our common white man how many
That was
nuts
an AI.
he done grabbed. Exactly.
Have you
That's
twisted his
exactly.
dick
Right
before?
there. Right
What?
there. See?
You
Look at
grabbed
it.
From the fucking beginning of time, bro, the white European man has always been with the shits.
Yeah.
That's why
Stay
we
with
have
the shits.
the lesbian shit. We got the trans, the gay, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That shit came from Diddy.
It didn't come from
Europe,
bro.
Europe.
Diddy is the originator of all
That's
this
some
shit.
European shit. It's not like
Hey, Chris, you ain't play football?
Yeah, I played
Did you play football? All the white boys, cup check.
Yeah, they
All the white boys, what they do? They put their hand on your dick, cup check, and they'll smack your
titty
dick. Cup
twisters
check.
and shit. White boys is on wild shit. Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Yes,
They
they
have
do.
statues of men.
I'm sorry, if you don't have a white friend that cup checks
Greece
you,
was straight.
that's not your white friend.
Greece was straight pedophilia
People do
anyway.
that.
So you know what I mean? Like Greece was all of that. So
Your white friends will cup check you barehanded.
past that. Oh, you know what I
Cup
want
check.
to talk? You got the label, right? So I want to talk about this. So now, The Rock or Rock Nation,
Oh yeah.
and,
shit.
and all of this is a Rock Nation or Tidal or whatever.
It's Rock Nation.
Rock Nation
Nation.
has a new distribution deal. So
Yeah.
what do you think about that? It's supposed to be an 85-15 split.
I mean, it would be. How can I put it? Like they haven't shown enough of what their benefit is for people actually who want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Like how are they going to benefit?
Right.
And if it's just a distribution deal, like where you can go and you can get your stuff distributed through like CD Baby or TuneCore or whatever.
Yeah, I'm thinking supposedly they're going to be pushing everything through every platform now.
Yeah, and all those other things do the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, what is the special treatment that you're going to get that's going to justify that 15%?
You get to wear the hat, man. Rock Nation.
Yeah, that's
And
not
you
enough.
get invited
not
to the brunch.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
mean-
might not even get invited to the
Nah,
brunch.
you're not. You
Now,
gotta be
if you
somebody.
got invited to the brunch, I would say maybe it is worth it for networking purposes.
Yeah.
But if you don't, there's nothing special about it. So you're just basically giving them a cut. They're kind of putting people in a record label deal without actually giving them any of the perks of a record label.
Right.
And so it's just another distribution whole thing, but it's a scheme.
Because I was thinking there's no real marketing I don't see coming through through Rock Nation and doing this. Like if they're sending your shit to different platforms for it to be put on there, I understand that. But I mean, where's
do that
the
yourself.
marketing is still going through you? It's still up to you being on this big platform to have to try and make your music be seen and found. You know what I mean? Like if I'm giving you 15% for that, then what's the point? You know?
My recommendation: save your money, use it for ads.
Now, see, I'm talking about that. Like ads. When you say ads, what do you mean when you talk about ads?
Promotion, marketing.
Yeah, exactly. Promotion, marketing.
But that's different now. Like in the days of when we talk about ads, now are different.
Yeah, and I mean, you can kind of. There's so many different ways to look at it, but a big part of it is your own creative mind. Like, how can you make something that's going to stick with people?
Right.
What's going to be something that's going to make that important impression? But then after that, it's kind of like a battle of attrition. You kind of have to keep being in people's faces because they have some theory like you got to see something a few times before you actually pay attention to it.
5 times.
Yeah. And so it's like if you're constantly doing what you need to do and you're in people's faces all the time, they might one time see like a cover or a logo or something and say, you know what? I keep seeing this. What is this? And they'll click on it or they'll check it out. They'll go a little further into it. And that's your opportunity to grab them. So you want to make sure you're putting your stuff in putting your product in a visible space for people.
To be able to see, we got you.
Woo.
We got you.
It was like I heard it as it was coming out, and my eyes went to him.
Yeah,
And I was
like,
like,
Can I fight Hayes on
Bring it
camera?
back.
That's
Bring it
all I
back.
want to know. Can I fight bro on
"Oh
camera?
wow, wow!"
You tightrope
I've
your way
never
out of
been
that.
more
That's a
aware.
whole-
Be very aware.
Yikes.
Because I'm going to have to fight
Yikes.
Hayes on camera.
That's a
Yeah,
whole nother
that
episode,
was-
bro.
Whole nother
Right, that's a whole
episode.
other episode.
Oh my god!
But no, I be
So I
wanting to
can't
know
fight
that
this
because
nigga.
a lot of people, like, are still, music's changed, and the way you put music out has changed, and the way you promote music has changed. So
Yes,
I mean,
because they let tech execs get into the goddamn
yeah,
game.
and
they're
with
not
them
really
coming out and doing all this
shit.
new stuff, it's like, from someone that's been doing it and has been doing it for a long time. Like, what is your thought process and what is your idea about going about it? Like,
I mean,
what is the best way that you think a person that's out here? Maybe they're new and they're into the new age of music and putting it out, or maybe they might be the 40 plus nigga that I'm talking about. Like, what would you tell them would be the best way for them to get heard and seen and get their music out to the fans?
Well, a good thing for them to think about is like at this day and age, like putting out music, there's like how many hundreds of thousands of songs that are going out every day. Like not just from regular artists, but also from AI artists now.
Yeah,
it's
yes,
super
absolutely.
easy just to make a song and put it out.
Oh, Lord.
You think the hardest
That shit's
part
so weird.
is making the music. You come up with a concept, you think you got a really dope verse, you got a dope beat, you put it all together, everything sounds perfect. That is not the hard part anymore. Because you put that song out, it just goes into the abyss.
Yep.
No one knows it exists.
Yep.
No one hears it. It's like it doesn't even matter. So you want to do all the other things to make it into something.
Yeah.
So it's like you do all this work to create something, but now it's about making sure people know that it actually exists.
Yeah.
And so that's the hard part. And that's where it's like, okay, how do I get people's attention?
Right.
And there's, so many different avenues, but like I like to think of it as, because we're doing social media a lot, the visual component is really important.
Yeah,
A lot of times people are scrolling and they hit that little mute because they don't want to hear the music as they're scrolling, like from the different videos and all that. That stuff's intrusive. So you got to have something that's going to visually catch them.
Right.
And you catch their eyes first. And then that kind of makes them interested. You give them something that they want to like kind of look into. And then, and then from there, it's like once they realize like, okay, this is the genre of music I like. This is kind of like in the vein of something I'm into. Let me actually listen to the music. Then that is your opportunity to make your connection with a potential fan. But you got to do all these other things before you even get to that point. Right. Just to give yourself a chance to like get their attention. And so, there's a lot of work that goes along with doing all of it. And you as an artist, you might not be the person to do that. Right. It's not a bad thing to go out and find somebody else who has that mindset for how to promote, how to market, how to get your stuff in front of somebody. Because it might not be you.
Well, they don't got the labels no more, so it's like, shit, those guys are looking for work.
Yeah. They don't have A&Rs no more neither.
That's true.
Listen, the greatest song ever created, if nobody hears it, how great is it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you have to be able to get this ad space or something. All y'all niggas that do podcasts nowadays, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't have no visuals to it, what the fuck? If y'all, the only way that you survive in podcasting and you just only have specifically audio is if you was in it from like 10, 15 years ago.
Yep. Or you doing true crime.
Or you got
doing true crime.
You got true crime. You got name recognition. Too. Name recognition will get you through the door, and so that's why a lot of people are doing collaborations too. Like you get a certain person who's done all the legwork. It's kind of a shortcut or
smack his name on the side of it. It's like, you know what? I got this product, bro. I'm just gonna give you this licensing deal to license your name. You know what I'm saying?
But even in that is spending money. You have to be able to invest in what you're doing. That's one thing that I remember hearing early on is like how much you invest in yourself is really what's gonna do everything that you need to do. That's going to be how far you get in this whole thing. You have to invest in yourself. And if you're trying to save money all the time or find the cheapest way or like, this costs this much, I'm not going to spend it. No. You got to be able to spend money on yourself and what you're doing and believe in yourself. If you're kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to spend this on it. No, then you're not in the right space.
Do you think there's still money in music? I want to ask every one of our artists that come through here, Astonish like this, like especially the ones that like Hayes, like Vic, like and whoever else we have coming on next. Like I always want to ask y'all a question, like, are y'all doing it because y'all think that there's money, like it truly like money still like in there? Like what is the want to do it still for? Like
I think like if you're trying to do it as a career, then there's a lot of sacrifice you're gonna have to make. There's a lot of, tough times ahead before you actually get to that good place.
Yeah.
But if you're doing direct to consumer, that is the best way to do it.
Okay.
In which you cut out as many of these people reaching their hands in your pocket as possible. And it becomes like, maybe you pay a fee for your money to be going to PayPal, or maybe you pay a fee for you to be able to host this website, which has e-commerce kind of stuff on it.
Right.
Like, all those kinds of things will help you to get more money in your pocket. But you got to have that marketing aspect because you need
Definitely
the people. You need more eyes on yourself.
There's definitely money in this shit still to be made. That's why motherfuckers still do it. And people that do it for the love, don't get it confused. They also do it for the money as well.
I just be thinking that
everybody
the
gotta make a
music is
living.
just fuel, bro.
And the music, I think a lot of people just only solely think about the aspect of selling music,
Yeah,
but
that's
also
not it. Yeah.
you're performing. You know what I'm saying? And
You're
those
selling
performances,
merchandise,
those performances come with a price tag. You know what I'm saying? So like, even if you might not be making money off the record sales, but if the impact that you're creating is allowing you to do shows and people booking you for shows, then you're also garnishing shit from that.
I mean, because you got niggas like Russ, you know what I'm saying? That's like selling out arenas, and the white folks love his music everywhere, and like
there's money in it.
So you know what I mean?
There's
Like,
still money in music.
Yeah, if you build a following and you're able to go tour, then there's so much money in that. Also, you got sync deals and licensing.
Absolutely.
If you're able to get into that, like, there's so much money you can get. There's so many different ways of getting money in music, but a big part of it is getting to that fan base and marketing and making sure that people actually want to check out your music. So from the very bottom level of this whole thing is about investing in yourself and getting all the attention that your music deserves.
No, absolutely, and I think syncing is a big thing now. I think a lot of people need to start like getting themselves into like syncing music is kind of like just money being made without you even having to do anything with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's so many ways for you to get your songs on different movies, TV shows, if you producers making beats, things like that. Like, do you think it's like is that a hard process to go through, like syncing music? Is it like, should the person that's like trying to get into that like think about maybe getting like a sync agent, or is that something that they could possibly do on their own?
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can do it on your own, but if you don't really know what you're doing and where to really aim your music at, you might start off with like a really wide like net of trying to get as much as you can, and it's gonna go nowhere. So it's kind of a good idea to have somebody who knows what they're doing, a sync agent. There's also different companies that are out there that actually do all the deals for you, and they'll know where to place your stuff. There was like a big boom like a few years ago where you had a bunch of places looking for music for The Chi, that TV show, and also there was another Chicago show on HBO Max. I can't remember. Southside.
Southside.
Southside publishing deals.
Yeah.
You had a couple of little. HBO was actually throwing a lot of bread Chicago way for the music that we had and what we had going on, because Mike Terror ended up on a few things. $1 Million Mano ended up on a few things. It was a lot of Chicago artists that ended up on a lot of shit that HBO had going on. And it was like, if you can find a publishing company that can I ain't even gonna say curate, but if you can find a publishing company that's gonna push your music out there, you can end up on a lot of these cable shows and actually get a nice check from them. Yeah, you really can. But the whole thing is find you a publishing company. If you can find you a publishing company that's gonna actually move your music around, you can make some bread off of it, because there's a lot of Chicago artists that did a good like 5 or 6 year run with HBO and Showtime with their music. And it was a few of the homies, and I was like, damn, this Mike Terror, white girl, shake that flat ass. I was crying laughing, but he had it on the show, and he made a bag. So my whole thing be like, if y'all can get a chance to just not try and live off of just your album, your records, there are corporate ways for you to get some of these checks if you find the right agencies to work with. Literally, I know a lot of guys that made a lot of bread.
Yeah.
Now, I know, no millions of dollars to change life.
Yeah,
but
but
niggas
money,
made
nigga.
some money.
Motherfucker,
Well,
you
was
don't
alright.
need. Listen,
You was alright.
motherfucker, make what you can make out this motherfucker.
For
You know what
real.
I'm saying?
'Cause you
Motherfuckers
can.
don't have to be millionaires to have a fucking substantial life. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Man,
If you could breeze through life doing what you love without having a 9 to 5, be happy with that shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with
There's
budgeting.
nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with budgeting.
Everybody want to be somebody and y'all ain't nobody.
Yep.
Everybody want to ball out. Everybody want to spend all this money.
Hey.
Everybody want to be Gucci man. You ain't Gucci man.
Yeah,
all right.
ain't.
Hey,
And,
buddy, can
You might be
can
Levi man.
Can
all
you
right?
run through the crazy years real quick, and then we can dip. But I want to run through the crazy amount of years for these rappers and their music not being updated.
Okay, well, go ahead, my brother.
All right, well, I just go through the years because if I went through the albums, we'll be here for a crazy
let's
long
not
time.
do
But
that.
I will pick one of them. You know what I'm saying? But Tupac's album sales have not been updated in 30 years.
Mother-
Cameron not updated in 26 years. 50 not updated in 15 years. Biggie 28 years. Juvie 25. Nas 21. Busta 28. Dre 32.
And I don't understand why the fuck that's happening. Because who was
these
the first
bastards
nigga
behind the scenes didn't want to pay them their money.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. No,
Could you understand who he
I
just said and how much
I understand
money?
that part of
regulates
it.
that shit?
But my
The
thing is
label.
like, damn, that many niggas. Because who
You
was the
gotta
first? Who was
audit
the
the
first
label.
one?
It's on the label. The
You
label's
have
the
to
only one
audit
that's
the
doing
label.
Chris
it.
Ill. Who was the first one that we heard about?
Snoop was like 50 Cent.
It was
was
50,
Snoop.
right?
It was
No, it was Snoop. It was Snoop.
Yeah.
It was Snoop.
It was Snoop.
We did a whole segment on Snoop.
Yeah, and to hear about all of this shit after the
After
fact,
that, yeah.
that shit crazy,
Because
brother.
Snoop was definitely the first one we found. And then after I started digging, I was like, well, damn, it's a lot more than Snoop. And then when I saw Tupac, like Tupac has like literally like an album that they're predicting that's going to have 20,000 records sold on it once it's updated. That is ridiculous.
I mean, it
dog.
makes
Money
sense
it
though.
is.
It makes
You know?
sense. And now does that like, a lot of these new niggas, modern niggas, then broken a lot of records, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their records might
And-
be a little dead behind the
Yeah,
classics.
that's what I'm saying,
Behind the
right?
classics.
It might be. And the thing is, I don't even add y'all numbers up the same way. When niggas had to go out and go physically buy albums, that's
it's
a whole different situation.
It's so different.
It's
When you-
totally different.
When you had to go to Coconuts and FYE,
Yeah.
stop.
To buy a single.
But here's
Right.
the greatest. Here's the greatest one. Michael Jackson. It's two of them. Michael Jackson is the first artist to have a top 10 hit on the Hot 100 in 6 decades.
That's crazy.
And also, Michael Jackson has earned $3.5 billion since his death, the most of any celebrity ever.
Rightfully
3.5
so.
billion.
So, like,
That's
Mike's still living in death right now. He's still killing it, bro. So, I just want to talk about that because I just thought that's crazy that these albums aren't being updated, but also some of these albums are on labels that probably are no longer around. Like
That could
That's
be it.
true.
too.
Snoop.
That's why I said you gotta
Snoop
audit
just got
your
Doggy.
label.
I mean, not Doggy Style. He just got
Death
Death Row
Row.
back.
Yeah.
You know, so
He literally started on Death Row and bought Death Row.
Yeah.
but now he's mad at Daz.
No, Daz is mad at him.
No, he's mad at Daz because he wants Daz's discography,
Yeah.
Well,
and Daz not gonna sell it to him. So they mad at each other.
but at
He
first,
said we cousins though, so it don't
First,
matter.
Daz was
Daz-
mad first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
Daz
Daz
was
was
mad
mad
Got
first.
first because Snoop went to go do some shit and he like, damn, but why the fuck I ain't?
Well, yeah,
Well,
he went to go for the
he
show or something like that. Yeah,
nah, because he was supposed to get his masters from Death Row. They never gave it to him. So now that Snoop owns it, yeah.
Daz owns all his masters.
Well, then I forgot what he was mad at.
He was
Snoop.
mad
He
at him
wanted
because
Snoop to give him.
Snoop didn't bring him on a tour with him or a show.
Oh, that's petty.
And now Snoop wants to buy his masters back from him, so because Snoop only has his music on Death Row. He only owns the name and he only owns his music. Everybody else owns their
He
own
got
music.
DJ Quick shit nor Tupac.
They
shit.
all got their own shit.
That's crazy.
All right.
All right, let's get into the RIPs, man, because we
Yeah.
have quite a lot of RIPs.
Which is crazy, yeah.
So, first things first, we want to RIP Dan McGrath.
From The Simpsons.
Yep.
Yeah, from The Simpsons. And it's crazy because we got two people that have done things as animated and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On this list. Rest in peace, Kazuki Motoyama.
Motoyama.
That's
Yep.
how you say it?
Motoyama.
Motoyama.
Yep,
You know what
the
I'm saying?
creator of the Nintendo 60. No, not the Nintendo NES, SNES, Super Nintendo. Is that what it is?
I thought he did the Mario anime.
No, he created. Well, he probably did, but he created the SNES. He's like the creator of that.
Yeah. Yep. We want to rest in peace, reggae legend Jimmy Cliff.
Yes, man. Absolutely, legend for real. Like R.I.P.
R.I.P. for sure. We want to rest in peace, Jobo from Eddie and Jobo.
Which is kind of crazy, man. I didn't know he was 70.
I mean,
70 years old, bro. And he died. Yeah, man. Jobo's gone, man. So R.I.P. Jobo.
that was an early death.
Yeah,
and
it
we
was.
want to definitely send an R.I.P. our deepest condolences to Lord Haiti.
Absolutely. R.I.P. Lord
You know
Haiti.
what
We
I'm
didn't
saying?
get a chance to get to that last week, but
We
yeah,
didn't
for
get
sure.
a chance. We definitely wanted to. Man, in our hearts, in our prayers, in our thoughts, in our minds. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Brianna too, man.
And Brianna, yes.
Showing nothing but
for
love
sure.
to Brianna, for real.
For sure, man. Condolences to Brianna. That whole situation is crazy.
It
And
is.
I think it threw a lot of people in Chicago for a loop. You don't even really know what to take from it because we didn't see people in Chicago taking in different type of ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Than this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like it's awkward almost.
It is.
It's like you don't even know how to feel about
It's like
it.
Artie.
Yeah. And for those that don't know, he was at a fighting event.
Yep.
And he lost his life in the fighting event. It's such a tragedy. So just our thoughts and prayers and condolences to the family, to the loved ones for sure. And it's tough, man.
That's crazy.
That's tough. Cause I feel like that shit hit Chicago hard.
No, it did. It did. It was just so many people, man, like that. Like I feel like that passed away. Like, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Artie. Chris Ellis passed away from Subterranean. He used to be at Sub T all the time. Chris used to be at the door. He used to run, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like all these like people that were in the scene when we were there just like are starting to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Artie was a part of Juggernaut, bro. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Then you got Lord Haiti. It's just like all of this
it's
happening.
crazy. Like when you see these things on your scrolling down your timeline and you just like, damn, what the fuck? For
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
It's mind boggling, man. I guess we'll just get into the segments, man. What's up? Do we have what are you doing this week? I don't know, Chris L. You got too many fucking segments.
I
my
do.
nigga.
Nah, this is something. This is
This
something.
nigga got
this,
love advice from the pod. Jay Hayes didn't believe him and
Yeah,
shit. He said,
just
who
told
the
you
fuck
something.
is you?
Don't even bring this nigga back into our segments. Let him
He
stay over
doesn't
there.
have a permission slip. Why are we
Yeah.
still talking to him?
So I ain't really got a segment, but I just want to ask y'all a question, man.
What's up?
Oh, come
And
on. I chose violence. Let's
You
get
gonna
to
choose
this.
violence too for this? And Hayes, you can answer this question too. What is the dirtiest city that you've ever been to?
New York.
New York
New York.
City.
New York.
Yeah, it's New York.
No question.
New York.
New York,
New York, nigga.
LA by
York.
3,000.
Hell no.
LA is so dirty.
Yo,
No.
LA got
It's
hotels.
so
New
dirty.
York.
No,
dog.
LA
just got mad poor.
They got
Yeah,
hobos.
It's
They
dirty
got
as shit.
They
Have you
got that
been
whole
downtown
strip.
LA? That's
Yes.
dirty to the
Yeah,
bitch.
but it's not as dirty as New York.
It's not.
It's not as
No,
dirty
yes,
as New
it
York.
does.
Drive look like
Yes, it does.
It looked like that.
I'm not
Why
talking
are you
about the
sitting there
homeless
arguing
people.
with this nigga? Why?
I'm not
Why,
talking
bro?
about the homeless people. I'm talking about
We
this
all
is
just
dirty,
said New
nigga.
York. The whole gang just said New York, bro.
So
New York.
I can't.
Bro said Gary. Bro said Gary.
Gary?
Gary, Indiana.
Gary's
Ain't
crazy.
shit big
I ain't
Gary.
never been. I ain't never been to Gary.
Freddie
Who the
Gibbs.
fuck is chilling in Gary?
Nobody's
Is it dirty?
Thank you.
Is it dirty?
Gibbs and Gary.
Is it dirty
It's
over there?
country, nigga. It's country in
It's
Gary.
still dirty. It's still dirty.
But New York
It's
City is
All
dirty.
the fucking buildings and fucking what do you call it?
Factories.
Factories.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Nigga, like, come on.
Oil fields.
Fuck out of here, yo. New York City.
New
By
York
far,
City.
yeah.
Yo, New
Just
York
walk on
City.
New York City dirty as
Listen,
fuck.
let me tell you.
You don't want to
LA
touch.
to
You
be
don't want to
safe.
touch
Hold on.
anything over
I'm
there.
still
You be like,
standing
oh,
on
I
LA
touched
is
something.
nasty.
Hold on,
Fuck
let me
that.
tell
I
you.
had to say about Coney Island.
Coney Island, look.
Oh damn!
I hate Coney
New
Island.
York City is the only place. I don't know if there's anywhere else in the world like this, right?
I'm ready to tell my story.
I was sitting down
I'm ready to tell my story.
and had I at a restaurant, my nigga, and they said we gonna sit you outside. Bet they sit us outside. next to fucking like
70
50
bags of garbage.
garbage.
Yeah,
Nigga,
bro,
like,
they don't got no alley, dog.
they not even in the trash can.
They don't got no alley, dog. Now they finally got they got
Hell no.
dumpsters now. I can tell how long it's been since niggas been in New York. They got dumpsters on the front street, bro.
Yeah.
Last summer they put dumpsters.
Niggas ain't been in New York in like 16 years, nigga. Like,
The garbage is off
now
the
they
streets.
got dumpsters now.
What's your
still
Coney
dirty.
Island experience?
Oh my God.
Coney Island's
Go ahead,
wild.
I was like,
Go ahead.
let me go to Coney Island right quick. It's legendary. You know that Ferris wheel and everything.
go to
I think about
Nathan's,
the Warriors
all
and
that,
all
the
that.
Warriors
all
shit.
that.
Yeah.
I get there. I'm walking through the sand. There's
All that.
glass pieces.
Everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Out the
Everywhere.
sand all over. It's like, did somebody just break bottles and put it all up?
Everywhere.
I ain't going to the
There's a
beach
trap.
in New York.
Nigga, it's not the beach in New York. It's Coney Island. That's different.
We're going to a beach in New York at all.
Niggas try to go see the Wonder Wheel.
These are
Yeah.
Come on, man.
monumental spots. Any state you go to, they're gonna have monumental spots.
We're trying to go to the
monumental.
Wonder Wheel in Coney Island.
Niggas want to
Stop
see a
it.
Coney Island look how it look, nigga,
On
fucking,
TV.
On the Warriors.
There was.
Yeah, yes, yes, you some old block ass niggas. Let's go to old block ass niggas.
Whoa.
Let's go to
Nobody-
Coney
nobody.
Get your south side ass
Let's
up
go
out
to
of here.
Coney
Alright?
Island.
Get your south
That's
suburb.
what it is. It's not even that, bro. It's real shit.
No,
You
you
can talk
south
as much
suburb
shit as you
ass
want,
nigga.
but it's
You
real
not finna
shit.
shit for us
It's
like
real
that.
shit. I'm not sitting for you at all. I can sit for myself.
No,
I'm telling you the truth.
I ain't
Though,
going.
what it
That's not
is.
the truth.
You are the old block ass nigga.
I'm
I'm gonna go
not.
to the old block to see the fucking mural.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna
You
go
know
to Coney
what?
Island. I'm gonna go to Marcy Project. I'm
What?
going to
I would want to check out
part.
parts.
You go to the nasty spots.
Yeah.
I've been to learn
Nasty.
I've been to O Block.
Right, that's what I'm
I've been
saying.
to
So
Coney.
you
would.
go to the
It's a
nasty
monument.
spots.
I will.
Man,
Cause I go to
look,
nasty spots.
Cause I can walk there,
It's
bitch.
parts of Chicago that's dirty as fuck. Like when I tell the story a lot actually. When I was a kid, I used to think it was cool or all right to like when you fucking like say I went and bought some snacks and shit from the store and shit.
Yeah.
I would eat this shit and then I would throw the motherfucking wrapper on the floor.
Yeah, man.
Because it was all type of garbage on that motherfucker anyway. And everybody was doing it. Like I just
Yeah.
felt like it was cool. But at least Chicago as a city, they take care of that shit.
Hey, nigga, we just got done being the most rat infested city.
Well,
This
nigga, you
forever.
can't, nigga, you can't get rid of rats. Rats is there from the beginning of the time.
They can see nigga, what happens when you start saying, "Now niggas like
Rats been here.
No,
forever,
I'm
nigga.
sorry. I'm a north
That's the
side
truth.
nigga.
Rats was here with the
my problem
dinosaurs, nigga.
is bunnies. There are wild bunnies outside
Wild
my crib.
bunnies is
Okay,
crazy.
that's how
Wild bunnies.
fucking. That's how far
And
removed I am.
possums.
Wild
Since you
bunnies.
want to talk shit,
And
I got wild bunnies. I got raccoons. I only got bunnies. I got wild bunnies.
Man.
He said raccoons.
I'll never forget. I went to the garbage one time. I'm carrying a bag, and I get closer to it. The whole lid pop open. A raccoon run out that motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit! Like I had to take a second because I'm like a raccoon popping out the garbage.
Them niggas
like
got
that.
hands, dog.
Yo, they go for the
They got
eyeball.
gonna fight
claws.
you.
They
nigga.
got
go for the
thumbs,
eyeball.
dog.
They are
Yeah,
not
Hell
scared
no.
of any of
Anything.
no, not
Not
at
at all,
all. Not
my
at
nigga.
all.
Look.
I like
I'll give you my
raccoons.
New York story. Look, right. Look, we in a joint. We leave. We in Manhattan. We leave and we go. We ain't go that far. All I know is that we still in Manhattan. There's a school up the hill. Coming down the hill is milk.
Milk.
Milk just running down the street. And I'm like, why it smells so fucking sour over here? I look, and it's chocolate milk just coming down the street.
It's the land of milk and honey.
On the side, you know, and I'm off the curb. And I walk up the hill,
Oh, 'cause
and it's a
it's-
school right there. And I'm like, yo, this shit is wild. Like, y'all don't have no garbage cans, whatever. I'm talking
just
mad
dropping
shit.
the milk.
We leave from the spot we at later on that night. Go back to the train that I just got off of where I saw so now the garbage bags is out there. I see a rat pulling a garbage bag down the street like the whole
The
family
whole
finna
bag.
eat. The whole family finna eat. He's just pulling the garbage bag down the street. I'm like, yo, I'm done with New York. We go to the next spot. Go up the stairs. It smell fishy as hell. What the fuck is going on? Why it smell like this over here? Get up the stairs. The meat market is right there. The fish market, all that, they take the ice from the dead fish and dump it on the street. So it's blood running down the street and water. Fish blood. Yo, this shit stank. I'm so mad. I'm so done. I'm so through. Yo, in New York, kiss my ass. Next day, go to the next spot. Turn the corner, walk up the stairs. It's shit on the stairs, sir.
Shit.
On the stairs.
And
you know how you
pass-
hit the second landing walking up the stairs?
And you paying $6,000
Before you
a
hit
month.
that second landing, bow, shit, eye line.
It's just a big old
Doodoo, big old pile of doodoo. Somebody just took a dump on the stairs. Right
Nasty.
Bow.
And
It's
you paying,
doo-doo, brother.
and you paying six. Hey, look, you doo-doo too loud. Look, let your doo-doo fall on the side of the bowl and then hit the water.
And then hit the water.
You doo-doo too loud, dude. Your doo-doo's mad loud, dude.
Man, loud, man.
So you gonna try and tell me New York ain't dirty when I done seen a rat?
I didn't say it wasn't dirty.
Dirty. He does think LA dirty.
I think
LA
LA's
is
dirty.
It's a close second. It's
I
a
don't
close
think so.
second.
It's
No,
very
New
dirty,
York.
bro.
I
Like
think
LA
New
is
York-
very dirty, bro. Like,
New York
everybody
is
else agrees.
atrocious.
I mean, that's fine, bro.
New
I'm just
York
saying, like,
is
That's cool.
I've been at both of them like very recently, and I will say that LA is very dirty, dog. Like,
Yeah.
LA is not a nice town. You don't want to go. No one kicks it downtown LA.
right.
And you for damn sure not gonna kick it in North Hollywood if you really want to kick it. Like,
All right,
it's
Chris,
still nasty.
No, you know what? I can't even start. I was in the hills. My
It's
bougie-
nasty
my
over there
bougie-
too.
I'm sorry, my bougie ass was in the hills. I was in the Hollywood Hills. I was cool.
All right, Chris Hill,
I am who I am.
Thank you for your segment, brother.
It came out of nowhere, right?
Oh, come on, let me choose.
This is what we call the Chris Ill segment now.
Can I choose violence?
It's the Chris Hill segment.
I ain't gonna mention it. High speed. We have a astonishingly odd black fact.
Oh no, I chose violence today.
Okay, let's get it.
I chose violence. 2 men from North Texas have been federally indicted in November of 2025 for alleged conspiracy to take over Haitian island of Gonave?
It's an island in Haiti.
Yeah, island
Okay.
Haiti. So this is the hilarious part of me, you fucking idiots. So you decided that you were going to go and take over an island in Haiti, where Haiti is the biggest black revolution against colonizers ever.
They're the
You
first to get.
stupid motherfuckers, right? So let's see. The plan involved purchasing a sailboat and transporting firearms, ammunition, and explosives to the island. They thought they was gonna go there,
Shoot the place.
kill the men, rape the women, take the children, and take over the island. Even though the island is inhabited by 85,000 people, 87,000 people. The proposed army was wildly disproportionate to a scale of the invasion, requiring them to subdue the entire island. They thought they was going to just take over the whole island, right?
And how many was it of them? Does it say?
It was led by 2 white men.
2 white men.
This is
Disrespect.
Y'all
Two
niggas
white
got
men.
it confused.
Took a
They
small.
thought they were
niggas
going
got
to do this. For real, for real.
confused.
Look. The 2 men charged are Gavin Rivers and what is this? Tanner Christopher Thomas.
that's the names.
Yeah, that's their name.
Sounds pretty white.
And all
Yeah,
of
it
them from
does.
Texas. They thought they was gonna go there, take over the island, kill the men, rape the women, take the children.
And own the
Even
island.
though this is Haiti, and Haiti would not even stand for being colonized.
What?
And you thought you was going to a small island off the side of Haiti and thought you was going to take them. So I asked AI, why wouldn't this work? Literally. You see it, right? Why wouldn't this work out? So AI tells me the alleged plot of the 2 North Texas men to take over the Haitian island of Gonove would not work out for a multitude of practical logisticals.
Yeah.
Practical.
Let's just tell you logically how this shit was not going to work out. Inadequate force versus the population,
Yeah.
lack of skills and training,
Yeah.
insufficient resources that they had,
Indeed.
communication and security flaws.
Sounds
This is
about
AI
right.
just saying, bitch, this wasn't going to work.
They knew
Why
exactly
did
what
you
happened.
think that you was going to go somewhere and take over some shit
Whatever
of
happened.
87,000 people?
What
That's
ended up
dumb.
happening to him?
Nutty.
They
The
died.
FBI got him.
Right? Oh. So they died.
They died. Oh, they was gonna die. But the FBI was like, let's get they stupid ass before they do some stupid ass shit. So, at the end of the day, the ultimate failure was eliminate the plot was stopped before any actual violence occurred because the planning and recruitment efforts were detected by the U.S. federal authorities.
That's
who
crazy.
intervened and arrested the individuals involved. The legal system is now handling the case, with both men facing serious federal charges that could result in life imprisonment. So
Bro.
before you could recruit who you was trying to recruit and do what you was trying to do as a palm person, because you know I love them calling it,
Yeah.
the palm people,
The other side of the bread, the ass end of the bread.
the
you know.
ass end of the bread. But look, at this day and age, can y'all stop all this white guilt, all these things that y'all feel some way about? There's no other way for you to explain it to me, but you were wrong. Your ancestors were wrong. it ain't gonna work out for y'all. We are who we are. And the only thing that you can do is figure out how to get along with us, how to act right with us, and how to get right with us. Because at the end of the day, Malcolm X said it best. I believe it was Malcolm X. Be happy. No, it wasn't Malcolm X. Either way it goes. Be happy that we want revenge, that we don't want revenge. And we just want to, get along together. We okay with that.
We want reparations too.
We don't want we don't even care about.
I want the 40 acres and a mule.
No, because we can't get that.
You know what I could do with 40 acres and a mule?
Never give us 40 acres and a mule. I just need y'all to understand.
Goes for nowadays?
Man.
Hold on. I just need y'all to understand that 15% of your money go to welfare. So when you hollering this welfare queen and us getting this and that as brown people, it's only 15%. So why don't you figure out where the fuck the other 85% of our tax money is going? Because corporate welfare is the biggest welfare scam in America. So when you sitting here and you pointing at immigrants, black people, brown people, immigrants, welfare. Black people, brown people, the entire time, it is the big dog yacht, super yacht owning billionaires and their kids and their family and they must-ass daughters and sons that's running around here getting what they getting. And at the end of the day, we ain't asking for nothing because we ain't never been given nothing. We had to work for everything we got. So when you feel some way about us and what we doing, just understand there are young men out here in Texas trying to take over Haitian islands to rape and take over islands and claim them as their own or in the Queen's name or whatever bullshit propaganda.
Colonize it. They're trying to colonize it. Basically.
Colonize it. Hey, look, man. We not doing that. We don't think about you. We don't talk about you. We make fun of each other. We got too many cousins to call and talk crazy too. Hey, you know how many cousins I call and call? Man, come on. I call and talk crazy to them all day. And we love each other. Mm-hmm. But the last thing we doing is worrying about the colonizer and their children and their corporate welfare, because every time they point their finger at the little guy up under here, understand 15% of your money goes to welfare as a taxpayer. So where the fuck is that other 85% going? That's the question you need to ask, and you need to get up off our ass, because we ain't doing nothing, we ain't got nothing, we ain't asked for nothing. And always remember, Tulsa, Oklahoma was a thriving black city, and you did what you did, bitch.
Yup.
On my mom, I chose violence today, and I'm gonna choose it every day. You got a problem with it? Come see me and watch how damn bad I do.
High speed.
Yes, sir, man. Spoken like none other. All right. Spoken like none other, man. True champion. That's my friend.
You right, bro. It's actually a lot less than that. It's 1.5% total federal spending, and it's about $36 a taxpayer.
How much goes to corporate welfare?
It's $36 out of your check.
Ask AI that.
Out of your yearly check, that goes to SNAP benefits and things like that.
1 point what?
1.5%.
1.5%. So that means 98.5 goes where, sir?
Yep.
That way. They keep pointing them fingers. Oh, housing. Oh, government spend. Oh, no. If he just, come on, man. 2%?
Yeah,
goes to welfare. Where that other 98%
West
going to?
West Sat, nigga.
How much money we gonna keep giving
scrub
Ford?
that shit too, like they did the fucking Epstein
How
shit.
much money we gonna get a Ford? How much money we gonna get a Johnson & Johnson? How much money we gonna give to all these big tech companies? How much money we gonna keep bailing out banks and all these other things? If they invested more money in the people, and if they really love the people and paid attention out the way they're supposed to, hey, we'll be okay. It's a lot of countries that do well by actually investing in the people in their community. But this country don't do it. So why y'all so busy ready to go into these cities and eliminate people and do this, that, and the third? At the end of the day, it ain't us. It's the billionaires and the multi-billionaires. So, hey, jump up and act a fool on them. J-down on them. Kill them in the street. I ain't gonna say Luigi wrong. I ain't gonna say that young man that ran up in that corporate organization was wrong. Hey, but the shit they ain't doing ain't been right a long time. A long time. And you mad at me because I done worked my black ass off to come in your neighborhood and buy this building and get this money and wear these rings and wear these chains, even though everything I got on is Mother Earth from the stone. Yeah. I'm wearing what is supposed to enrich me, encourage me to be the man I am. And y'all just wearing shit so you can look bigger and better than somebody. And y'all get down on us for bling blinging and bling blowing. Boy, we kings. We queens, we princes, we princesses, we are dukes and whatever other stupid titles y'all want to give people.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, when violence has been chosen,
Yeah.
you let it happen.
I gotta clap that up. That was the monologue. This nigga ran off like MLK this bitch real quick. Goddamn. Let's go.
That's my dog.
Do you got a
Violation?
violation?
Nah, I ain't got a violation for this week. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna tell some crazy me and Decay stories and shit, but I will save it for next time. This ain't your last time on the pod, is it?
Oh no, hell no. We have so many things we haven't even covered, man.
Man, I'm saying it's endless.
Man,
Do we have an astonishingly odd fact?
Not this week.
Not this week. Yeah,
Y'all niggas is not on y'all game.
Javi said he tired.
These niggas is not on their game. Like, what are they doing?
Look, as long as this government is doing what they're doing, I'm gonna have a whole lot to say.
No, I'm not gonna allow this nigga to do that. You took your thing from the topic list.
It was my topic. I mean, so I think I can take anything that I put on there. It's
No,
mine.
fuck that. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, to be honest with you, hey guys, if you guys want to be honest, they're all my topics for the most part.
Yeah, true that.
Let's be real.
True
so
that.
I can
I've been in
steal
class.
one, dog.
Listen,
Damn.
Hey, look, thank God for Chris Ill. I ain't gonna stunt you, but you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
It's just me scrolling.
in the meantime, in between
Thank
time
God
with
he
me
said
being
that.
in this classroom,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
No, this nigga definitely
You know what I'm
Astonish
saying?
definitely like the pod list is definitely Astonish beyond now, and I noticed that. That's why I be on it. To be on it so hard now. Pause.
Chris Hill been in saving grace for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So much respect. You know what I'm saying? But recommendations, guys. What you been watching? What you been listening to? What you been reading? What you want to recommend to somebody right now? We'll start from high
Okay.
school. Okay, we'll start from the
No,
game.
come on,
go ahead,
Decay.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
man.
man.
I gotta
It
pull
was
my
on
shit
it was
up.
on your heart.
So on Apple TV, I've been watching this show called Pluribus. Pluribus is incredible. It's about a guy who made Breaking Bad.
Okay.
And so, he
I've
had
seen
a
the commercial for
follow up, which was kind of a prequel, Better Call Saul. And there was a lawyer in there, the woman who was playing opposite of Saul Goodman. She is the star of Pluribus.
That's what's up.
And so, very interesting take on post-apocalyptic type stuff. Essentially, the aliens communicate with humans that there's a certain kind of formula you could put together for like this DNA, and this thing they create starts to infect all people to make them all
That's
into
correct.
one.
Wow.
That's what the pluribus
One
is?
mind.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was like one mind, and all humans are connected to it. So it means like a 4-year-old child knows how to do open heart surgery. You know,
It's all the same mind.
Yeah. Some guy who's been doing like stocks and bonds all his life can now break dance. You know, it's like everyone has all the tools from everybody. We all share it. There's some people that were not affected by it. And these people, they're still like on their own. And so you have some people who want to be part of the one hive mind, and you have people who are trying to save the earth and stop all of this from happening.
Yeah.
And try to get everybody
Where's
free.
that on?
Apple TV.
Apple TV, okay, yes.
Yeah.
I saw something. I saw that pop up on the box too. Like it's one of them joints. So he's not lying.
It's crazy.
sounds good.
I just haven't got a chance to watch it, but I've seen it like on the top 10 thing to
It's
watch.
like
So.
5 episodes deep right now.
Okay,
Well,
so I
I
can
mean-
jump in there real quick and
Yeah.
catch up. Okay.
Hell yeah.
I will say, I thought it was gonna be a hard sell for Chris Ill because he don't like Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
was gonna. And can I be honest with you? I was gonna actually ask you in the middle of the podcast, what do you thought about Breaking Bad and why it's the worst show ever? Like, I was gonna actually ask you that question,
This
but I
nigga's
didn't
insane,
because
bro.
you know.
It is one of the best shows.
This
ever.
is
I see,
why-
all right.
That's
That's
to
it.
correct
Chris
you on
Ill,
that.
he be bugging out sometimes.
I
I'm sorry,
I really
he's
think
not
that Breaking
wrong.
Bad is just
I'm
too
not
good.
sorry.
Did you
He's
watch
not
the
wrong.
whole
He
thing?
be
did.
bug out.
Okay.
I kind of like Better Call Saul though.
I think Better
Yeah.
Call Saul is
Yeah.
slightly better than Breaking Bad.
Yes, to me it was
Yeah.
too, but a
Better
lot of
Call-
people don't think that.
Better Call Saul takes a longer time to get going,
But once it does-
goes, it's like that last season of it. some
I
of the
like
best
Better
stuff
Call
I've
Saul
seen.
too. I'm saying,
Yeah.
that's just me, but
High speed. You got your recommendation?
For me, the junk I am in love with right now is A House of Dynamite.
Okay.
okay.
Where can people watch it?
He got you all hyped up for nothing to fucking happen.
It's a movie.
The whole thing was A House of Dynamite. Hold on. The House of Dynamite is a thriller.
I watched this shit.
And it does escalate, and then nothing happens.
It's fire, bro.
It's a whole lot of
I was upset about
up. So the whole time you're like shit. So you're watching this from this perspective, that perspective, and it's like yo, and then it just dies out. It literally dies out.
Where you watch it at?
Netflix.
Netflix.
It's Netflix.
All right,
House of
man.
Dynamite is something that you will watch, and it will escalate to a point, and then it just drops the fuck off, and it's just like, damn,
I don't
bitch,
like
what
when shit
happened?
ends like that, so I'm not gonna watch
I
it.
hate shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
if it dies
You watch
at the end,
Game
I'm
of
trying to watch
Thrones,
it.
nigga,
Yeah.
and look at that
Unfortunately-
ending.
Game of Thrones.
Unfortunately, I did.
We got no time for that.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there.
That's
But
what I'm
look,
saying,
A House of Dynamite, dope thing you should watch. You should understand that this is something that could truly happen.
Okay.
And it could send us all into a panic. Because my only thing that blew me was, bitch, why y'all come for Chicago first?
Yeah.
Why you ain't go to New York?
Speed.
Why you ain't go to LA?
Hey, Speed.
Why you gonna come to the middle of the map
Yo.
to get us first?
We were the first city that they decided, like, oh yeah.
Ain't nobody coming for Chicago first in a logistical standpoint.
Yeah, in real life, they're not.
To Chicago.
In a logistical standpoint, nobody's coming for Chicago.
Not in
but
real
if
life.
you do, it's like, damn, bitch, what we do? what we do for you to come all the way this way? But in real life, it's like, we are the last one you will hit. So by the time you hit Miami, New York, Jersey, LA, Texas, and everything, we already got to run and start. Bitch, we up out of here. Hey, come on, let's go. But when they showed that and you went for us first, I was like, damn, why y'all got to do that?
Yeah, when
Why
you
y'all
go
come
for
to Chicago
the
first?
coast,
It's like
Yeah.
a black nigga down in the horror.
Yeah, in the horror movie. Why the niggas got to die first?
Aren't we a coast though? Technically.
Boy, hell no.
No, we not a coast.
If you, hey, look,
We're
if
a
it
hub.
does,
We're a hub.
if it goes
Nigga,
down.
are we like on the border or something? We're a border.
No.
We're the border of Canada. What do you mean?
Nigga, but you still gotta come inward to get to us.
We're a hub.
That's the whole thing.
If you can try to drive your boat through the Great Lakes, nigga.
You can try and do it, but there are too many marshes. There are too many high and low points. Please do not make me get real technical in this bitch, because I will, about why the Great Lakes are not a key point to hit, because there are too many high and low spots for boats to get through. In real honesty.
Yeah.
That's what you got. Hey, Stranger Things.
Bro got Stranger
So
Things.
everybody's been saying Stranger Things. I haven't even watched it ever.
I just can't go because they was coming for Chicago
Do I
first.
need to? I
That's
have
the
to
shit that
watch.
blew
I have to
me.
watch everything.
Yeah,
Like,
you do. You do.
Okay.
You can't
I
just jump
watched
into Stranger
I watched
Things
a
5.
little bit of it. I haven't gotten to the point where I could even get to a season 5 yet.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm nowhere near that. Hey, so we might need to have to
check it out.
link
Y'all gotta
up,
catch
bro.
up.
Like because we the only ones that ain't really seen it like that. Then.
Speed, you seen it?
Season 4. Season 4 is fire.
Okay.
Sir,
All of them.
Sir, I am
Really?
a
Okay.
All
Stranger
of them.
Things
I'm with
fan.
it.
Me too.
I was
Watch
at
it
the
yet.
joint
The
when
pop-up?
Empire. I mean, not
Yeah.
Empire. When Emporium
Yeah.
did the
pop-up,
pop up.
yeah.
I remember
I
that.
was there like 2 nights in a row, kicking it, drinking the drinks, having a funky good time. Hey, boy, don't ask me nothing about no Stranger Thing, because I'm in the spot when Netflix told us to shut it down, and I was still in that bitch. Talking about,
Season
I'm a
5.
Stranger
I'm
Things
with it.
fan.
So
For
look,
real, in real
I
life.
work from home, bro, and I've been looking for something to binge. Like take me like a week or
Do
couple
Stranger
weeks or
Things.
something. I will
Do
do it.
Stranger
then.
Things, bro.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
You won't regret it.
what's your recommendation for this week?
Well, my recommendation for this week, it's kind of like twofold. Because one is really for Speed. I bought this book, Speed. I'm gonna bring it for you. It's called Black as
Delectable
Fuck.
Negro?
It's called Black as Fuck History: The Unwhitewashed Story of America.
Nah.
And it basically talks about all the shit that they trying to take out of the history books and everything that's not around, right? So I got that, and there's one story that they talked about, which is crazy, about the slave owner who had a bunch of a bunch of daughters, right? The father died, right? But he had a favorite slave, and the daughter,
favorite eater.
the daughters, check it out. The daughters, the wife wanted to make sure the daughters kept this bloodline going. So when he died, she made the slave have sex with all of her daughters to procreate with his blood, so they can keep that blood going.
Ew.
It's ill, but it's really not.
It's real life.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Keep
And this
the
has been
bloodline.
going on until.
It's still going on.
It's still going on now. Look at the NFL. Look at the NBA.
Still going on.
So it's like that's a great book that I can't wait to go, dive deep in. But
And that's how Wu-Tang keep all the money in the family.
Yeah, because Wu-Tang's for the children.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, but bro, I've been watching The Task, and it's raw.
Okay. So don't ask me
The
shit.
Task was fire, bro.
Task fire.
Like all the episodes are there. I think,
Yeah.
bro, it was fire. Like dope to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Where can you watch it at?
HBO, yeah, HBO Max.
HBO
More,
Max.
bro. The asset. That's all.
The Asset. Where you can watch
What is
at?
that?
Netflix.
Netflix. The Asset.
My thing is
It's one of those. The mouth don't match the words when they talking and shit.
Yeah.
But it's fire.
It's
So
fire.
it's an Asian type shit.
Foreign.
Foreign.
It's foreign, but it's basically about this chick, nigga. She in a police academy. She had a hard ass life, nigga. Some niggas end up they had an undercover agent working the case. The agent end up getting killed. They needed somebody to replace. Nigga, they went to the police academy.
Okay.
They went to the police academy. Was looking for their top rank. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And they end up picking this chick. Put in position. She end up infiltrating. It's fire.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
All right, you giving me shit. All right, for sure. I need that. You giving me some stuff to watch. I need
Say,
that.
don't ask me nothing about no book or what to read, but
No, I'm finna have. Look, we finna have Black Facts for the next 2 years now.
I could put you on.
And that's look. That's
Well,
not
the
even in the contract.
recommendations is everything. It's
My
what to read.
recommendation is read The Delectable Negro.
You already gave
You
us a
gave that
recommendation.
one.
Make
No,
sure you
but
read it.
I think the Delectable Negro, you also gave that as a recommendation.
Yeah, that's
before.
what I thought you told us to
Need
watch
people
it
to read
already.
that.
That's his favorite book.
That's how you know you
people to
gotta
understand
read
that
that
shit,
okay.
nigga. I need the people to understand.
That's what I'm saying. I thought you told us to read that.
I
read that already because you told me
that
to.
point because I need you to understand that they think it was okay to eat us.
I know.
Pause.
Delectable Eat Negro is crazy.
Yeah,
The Delectable
is
Negro.
fucking
So I need to get
crazy.
that book
brother,
too. Then I'm gonna go grab that from Amazon too.
It
as well.
is literally of human consumption. Like they really thought that they would eat us and gain certain things from us as people of color. It ain't even just for black people. It's for people of color. It's still going on today. Y'all thought it was okay to eat Nat Turner.
That's because niggas be out here eating booty.
You know what? Let's go. Hey, Drake.
Nasty ass
Wrap this
niggas.
shit up.
That's what y'all talking about.
Wrap this shit
Delectable black people, nigga.
Hold
Like
on.
nigga, y'all some
Nigga,
nasty ass,
can we-
freaky Jason ass niggas.
Can we get to our recommendations?
Yeah, y'all can please. Thank you.
Okay, Javy, man, what's up? What you got to recommend?
I mean, I saw Stranger Things 5, so I recommend that too. And De La Soul album, Cabin in the
Yes,
Sky.
sir. Go check that out.
Check that out.
Sir.
Yes, sir. So first things first, man. I gotta recommend Mission Impossible once again.
Oh, absolutely,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Y'all make sure y'all go and get in tune with that. If y'all ain't check out last episode and y'all just tuning in right now, you welcome.
You welcome.
Other than that, man, I'm on some fuck shit. So there's a movie that's supposed to be maybe like a psychological thriller, but I look at it like a comedy, man. This shit funny as hell to me. It's a movie. It's old too. It's some old shit.
Okay.
But the movie is called The Perfect Host. So
Is this when the dude is a little ass nigga? He gets injected into the person. And he has to like.
No. It's
Okay,
not
because there's
that.
a movie
It's
that's
not
kind of
that.
What are you
crazy like
talking
that.
about? That sounds interesting.
It is. It's a dope movie, bro. He living like this person's body. But go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
So in this movie, it's a criminal. He robs a bank and shit, and then police is on him. He ends up getting shot in the foot, and then so he's trying to find a place to hide out and shit. So he ends up tricking this nigga into letting him into the crib. And when he goes in the crib, he figures like, I just need a place to hide out and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the nigga ends up having psychological issues. The nigga's crib that he went into
Makes him have psychological issues.
No. The nigga's crib that he went to, that nigga got psychological issues. And he sees people that ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
Also, he thinks he's vaccinated
So
his head.
it turns into a whole shit. This nigga think that he got the one up on him, and nah, nigga.
Nah,
you went
yeah.
into the wrong house.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But the shit is comedy after that for me. So I always play it when I want to bug somebody out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'll be
yeah.
like, that's my go-to and shit. Like, this movie gonna trip you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So The Perfect Host. I recommend that.
You
But-
might like the movie Matt was telling me about, the car called The Bug. It's like that shit too.
Bug. Nat, what's your recommendation?
Bug.
Bug.
It sounds like some YT shit.
It was some crazy shit, but he was like, it was like a thriller type shit.
Okay.
It's the same guy who did The Exorcist.
Oh, is it?
Ashley Judd.
Michael Shannon,
All right.
Robert Downey Jr.,
All right,
not
bet.
Robert Downey Jr., Harry Connick.
Oh, Harry Connick Jr.
Harry Connick Jr.
All right,
man, keep your shit
come on,
together,
come
man.
on, man. You got a recommendation too?
TV show wise, I say Blacklist.
Blacklist.
Blacklist is raw. You can never go wrong with Blacklist, bro.
No.
It's like 10 seasons of that shit, so you can be watching that shit for like damn near 2 years, dog, trying to get through Blacklist.
Blacklist, that's that one though.
That's that one though.
That's
yeah,
the
it
one.
is.
Blacklist. Where you watch Blacklist at?
And Billionaire Bunker.
Billionaire. Speak. You save some recommendations for next week, my nigga.
I got some more.
I know you do.
I got some more.
I know you
I got
do.
some true crime for y'all. I got some true crime to fuck your head up.
You hear that?
crime.
They said
True crime,
Brave New
motherfucker,
World
yeah.
too. Like we get
Brave New
reservations all over the place
Brave
now.
New World.
All right, we
got
finna
enough.
wrap this up.
Niggas,
man. You know, it's
niggas
kinda-
Let's go. Wrap it
let's
up,
get
Dre.
it wild.
recommendations, man.
Wrap it up, Dre.
Slow down.
You know
down.
what?
See what
You know what? Hey,
Wrap it up,
hey,
Dre.
Hayes gotta go, boy. Hey, rub it up for the white man.
Look at what you did. Look what you did.
Look what you did. Rub it up on the white man. Okay?
Oh, well, slow down.
My white tees.
I know what I'm
We got
saying.
YNs and we
Yeah.
White tees. YNs and white tees. Wrap it up, Dre.
If you watching us on YouTube, then you should have liked, you should have subscribed, and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a cousin to tell a sister to tell a auntie to tell a brother, all of that shit. You know
One
what I'm
nigga
saying?
brings 2 niggas.
Exactly.
Two niggas bring 3 niggas. 3
4
niggas
niggas
bring
bring
3 niggas bring 4, and 4 niggas bring more.
If you listening to us on audio spaces, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Deezer, and not Tidal until they get their shit together. I want to thank our guest, Decay.
Jay not gonna fuck with us. You keep saying that damn shit. Jay is really not
I
gonna
don't
fuck
want.
with us.
I don't want the Rock Nation deal anyway.
I'm just
It
saying,
is what it
dog.
is.
We not trying to get
It
720.
ain't the end all be all.
Nobody trying to get 720. That's
I don't
all.
want this
But I'm
Spotify
trying to
deal.
go to the
Ain't
Rock. I'm trying to go to
360
the Rock
no more,
Nation dinner, dog, or the brunch.
They shit together.
I just want to go to the brunch, bro.
It ain't 360.
Listen,
Look, I will be there, and y'all niggas are gonna be there. Me and Wallow will be up there,
You're not
and y'all
okay.
be with Gilly.
You're not invited.
Cause y'all talk about fuck Rock Nation and
Ain't
Tidal
nobody
on
say
here.
fuck. Ain't nobody say fuck.
Look, Jay, I will be there at the brunch.
How
Ain't
you
gonna
gonna
be
be
nowhere.
at the,
You're
you know what?
not-
Because
ain't gonna be
I fuck with Tidal. I didn't say you had anything shit together.
I
Dre,
fucks with
wrap
Tidal.
this
they
shit
don't
up
have
for
a
this
podcast
nigga.
space. That's why I say you gotta get this
Fuck
shit together.
Spotify. I fuck
Anyways,
with Tidal.
anyways,
Yeah.
I want to thank our guest before I was rudely interrupted.
By Chris
Decay.
Hill, yellow ass.
That's in my,
If
it's in my
y'all,
contract.
if y'all ain't up on Decay's
Fucking
music,
hit him.
For real.
yes, sir.
This shit was raw as hell, Joe.
If y'all ain't up on Decay's music, man, get in tune, man. And I do want to thank you publicly, man, because you did push my pen, you know what I'm saying? To make me get even iller.
Said that nigga was fun.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Thank you for
Said
that
that nigga was
compliment.
fun, bro.
Oh my
Yeah,
Your
man.
music is fun, dog.
Hey, shut the
I like to keep artists around. I like to work with people that are gonna push me and make me strive to be better
Yes,
than I
sir.
was the day before. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
You definitely was one of those motivational people in my life that made me do so. You know what I'm saying? So even with us having a conversation about that, it's like I never took it in a negative way. I took it like every time I'm on the track with this nigga, I'm gonna show him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we gonna be really like that.
Was he singing on any of the fun records?
You know what, man?
Yeah, it's a lot of
Man.
Because that probably is the reason
That
why
came
you thought
later.
that was
That
fun.
Yo.
That came later. No, I mean, I would say definitely like you pushing your pen made other people around you also want to push their pen. So like all of that was like this positive kind of just like let's encourage, let's push, let's all move forward in a good way.
Yes, sir.
And I wish it would have went that way with Scheme, but but it went the way it went, and you know Scheme is still he's my man. That's my man.
It did go that way because he figured it out. You know
He
what I'm
did, he
saying?
did,
He
he
did a
did.
lot of great things afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's us.
I mean, yeah.
I think it's us, brother.
But you know what? Not to harp on that whole thing, but like there was another element to that day when we were at the hotel, going to Scribble Jam. So I don't know if you remember like the whole situation with the different rooms and then sleeping on the couch, sleeping on the bed, and all that.
See, I'm glad I ain't win to go to Scribble Jam. You know what? I beat a lot of artists in this city.
We were supposed to go with an artist that was going.
It was Monkey. Monkey had another room.
Yeah.
But we all paid for the one room together.
Yeah.
And Monkey's room was extra. We'll talk about that on the next time I come
Next
through.
time, yes. Sir.
I can't wait for Decay Part 2 because this nigga says names. Oh, he's my type of nigga. Like when he some niggas don't be fucking saying names and shit. Like I don't even want niggas to say names. They come on the podcast and say names. Shouts out to Decay.
Shouts out
my nigga Decay, bro.
I
choose violence with every podcast we have.
Literally.
No bad blood with anybody.
Yes,
man.
nobody.
Right? That hey,
I don't know
it
about
is
nobody.
what it is. We all went through it. We all live that same history. If you have a different perspective, I'm welcome to hear it. But that was my perspective.
Come on the pod, man. We'll hash it out, man.
Come on the pod, for sure.
Shout out to Filthy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Filthy.
Gay, you know what I'm saying?
go.
And listen, like always, man, we'll check y'all next week, man. Peace.
Boom!
Give me a bump, dog.
The Astonishingly Odd Podcast.
Give me a sniff, dog. God damn.